Gregorian calendar year 2434. Unidentified alien life forms have invaded Earth. Humanity has been forced to fight a long and arduous war of resistance. 50 years later, near thousands of scientists has initiated genetic modification. Eccentric, possessing heightened senses and combat power, was thus born. With their defense, humanity was finally able to survive. But the superior sensory ability asterisk has also brought them immense detrimental impact. Once Sentry has sensory overload, the mind will easily go into an aggressive state. The accumulated psychological pressure that cannot be let out over time, what awaits for the Sentry in the end, is only mental agitation and self-destruction. Sentry's genetic defect lead to a sharp decline in Sentry numbers, until the first case of Guide was naturally born. Guide has strong mental power, able to relieve Sentry's aggressive state caused by the overwhelmed heightened senses. Every Sentry and Guide will have their own spirit form, which is an animal formed with concentrated spirit. Ordinary humans are unable to see or detect them, but Sentry and Guide are able to sense or hide them. And compared to Sentry, the number of Guide is scarce, extremely invaluable. Of course, low-grade Guide are exception. Low-grade Guide do not have a designated Sentry, often are only responsible for superficial mental guidance. Low-grade Guide spirit form are mostly single-celled organisms. Even the most inferior Sentry spirit form is a mammal-type offensive animal. Towards single-celled organisms' spirit form, spirit bonding is like talking between chicken and straw worm. While
we're here
as a Guide who awakens Guide power but has no spirit form, is the lowest of the low-grade. Qin Yun, low-grade Guide currently carrying out a mission at G Planet where the Emperor just captured.
This guy beside me at least has a straw worm.
Look at me for what? Qin Yun, why did you look at me and sigh? I say, don't you feel tired every time you use mental energy to guide? Isn't it fine just letting the other party lick your face once? So convenient. I feel that it's really exhausting to use mental energy. Fortunately, there is Guide essence. Feels like my brain getting emptied every time.
Guide essence, a kind of pheromone produced by Guide themselves, can be extracted from Guide's body fluids. Similarly, it can be used to stabilize Sentry state. Body fluids also have a direct effect.
Do you think those who can fight on the front line will brush their teeth every day?
Did you have to say such cruel truth out loud? But you sure have a lot of mental energy. Every time I see the number of sentries you hand in after guiding is a few streets longer than others.
I'm just skilled at what I do. When I first awakened Guide genes, there was basically no physical response. If not because of the obvious operational abnormality found during the school's standardized brainwave evaluation, I probably would have long gone to the Art Institute in the capital. But it doesn't matter. When the world is at peace, a Guide without a spirit form like me will be no different from an ordinary person getting a military salary and being able to romance freely, finding an ordinary person to marry as wife, and also not having to be tied with an aggressive crazy bastard every day. I couldn't be happier.
Although my spirit form is a little small, but at least it's something.
No spirit form.
It's the same as not having. You're still a low-grade Guide.
Let's injure each other. Command room.
Victory report from the front, saying that G Planet has been captured.
G Planet's resources are not suitable for proliferation of extraterrestrial life forms. They're basically just some low-intelligence organism. But its location is not bad, comparable to a fortress opening. If we arrange the military defense layout, it will become a perfect defense line.
After such a long period of planning ahead, the Empire can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
I've heard that the battle at G Planet is pretty much coming to an end. Looks like the mission this time should be relatively easy.
Qin Yun. Over here. I've been looking forward to your arrival.
We've meet again, Albier. Hi, little beauty. Your condition seems pretty good. Looks like the battle advancement was very effortless.
That's great. Don't need to be licked by so many people this time.
Where did this goofball come from?
Is it enough to bring only 10 guides to support the sentries cleaning up the battlefield in the Northern District?
Reporting, sir. It's enough.
Well then, be careful.
Since this one guy can fill in for more than 10 others, You're really like a fighter I lead.
jumping effortlessly.
If I just bring you along, probably no one would think that you are a guide.
Is there anyone who compliments like you? Reporting, sir. I'm ready to go.
What are the native inhabitants here? It's all creatures I've unheard of.
Have you been sleeping through paleontology class? Based on the appearance of these creatures, they seem to be the marine life of Palea Earth. Perhaps due to the influence of differences in magnetic field, their volume has become much larger.
Palea Earth. Will there be dragons too?
If only there were legendary species, it would be great. This is the Sentry genetic segment that scientists in pursuit of divine-grade spirit form has been looking for.
Divine-grade spirit form came from the earliest Sentry and Guide genes. To this day only the Issa royal family has inherited it. After generations of the royal family's genetic duplication, the power of divine-grade spirit form grows increasingly thin. That is until last year, the enthronement of His Majesty Mercury. At long last, having the rare genetic mutation, and became the strongest Sentry in possession of the divine-grade spirit form since the past 1,000 years. But it's only for Sentry.
Humanity's only remaining guide with divine-grade spirit form, in the Black Rose, coup d'etat hundreds years ago, had died in action in order to protect his own Sentry at Olympus planet. Even the corpse was not left behind. The once humanity's salvation was instead ruined by humanity's own hands, really such an irony.
The after effect of genetic duplication will only keep getting worse. Even if His Majesty Mercury is wise, the power balance of the Empire remains precarious. How long can the peace in the Empire last? Humans are not omnipotent anyways.
No matter how powerful His Majesty Mercury is, there will be things he can't achieve too.
But His Majesty Mercury is actually a tyrant, right? In less than a year since his enthronement, 7 planets has been captured in succession, and looking at this feat, His Majesty obviously has the ambition of conquering all 26 planets, and then summon the dragon.
His Majesty's methods are indeed more extreme.
He will definitely die young. His mental fatigue must be very severe.
Currently the military governments are not unified, too many conservative in the cabinet. What's more, Olympus is forming their own alliance. Every era of emperor has been unusually persistent with that place, isn't it? Previous emperor Helu's spirit form was weak, that's why hold back and didn't attack, after changing to His Majesty Mercury.
Didn't think that you'd know so much about these.
Major, you must have met His Majesty correct. I've heard that due to the stress from his spirit form, His Majesty wears a mask all the time. Is he disfigured?
Just purely into gossip.
This injustice, just because I'm born as low-grade guide, not being protected but was instead beaten up by Sentry.
Don't think I don't know you're cursing me inside. Your thought tendrils are nipping hard at me. Rest of the guides are assigned to 4th District.
Bye-bye.
But the most severe should all be in 7th District. You'll head there alone first. Can I head over after I've inspected District 8?
You have to trust me, sir. Relieving the mentally fatigued. I'm a professional at it. Jean.
Sheen. Why are you so heavy?
This device here weighs 20 kilograms. You have been in battle for more than 96 hours continuously, right? Where's the previous guides?
They've long gone back to the logistics side. Guide's physical strength is too weak. All my life you're the only guide I've seen with a gorilla-like physical strength. Not bad, not bad.
You're good with compliments like your captain. Let's get ready to begin.
Be careful for yourself. If you really can't make it, then don't use the tendrils. You won't lose anything even if you let those big guys lick you once, haha. I'm off.
I only did an emergency treatment for you. Later when you're back in the base, remember to get the military doctor to redo it. What's the matter?
A report from the logistical side that an unidentified spaceship has landed on G planet. Our transport dock has been destroyed. The other side's battleship has activated the jammer. Our detector only managed to scan 4 space battleships before it gets shot down. Right now the enemy's strength and numbers are unknown. A reinforcement request signal has just been sent out, But even if the nearest space terminal sends additional manpower, it will take 3 hours to reach. Guide protection takes priority on the battlefield. The logistic unit has arranged departure to G Planet's docking base. The base is equipped with a cloaking device. Stay inside on standby until aid arrives, hurry and return to the team.
What about you guys?
The sentries are already heading towards 4th region to prepare for battle.
Reporting Major. The flying birds have spotted a spaceship stationed 10 kilometers away. The ship is surrounded by detectors. Flying birds are unable to get close.
I'll let Jean escort you back first.
I'm not leaving. Right now the enemy's situation is uncertain. You cannot guarantee that the enemy doesn't have a high-grade guide in battle either.
The chances of a high-grade guide participating in battle on the front line is only 1%.
1% doesn't mean won't have. If the enemy has a high-grade guide in battle, our base will still be detected by the other side's mental domain even with a cloaking device. If the enemy has a high-grade guide, even a single-digit sentry team will have an upper hand against a team of hundreds of sentries. Once our sentries have been taken out, the low-grade guides in base will also be cleared out in one fell swoop. You must know. The Universal Guide Protection Law doesn't protect low-grade guide. You guys are betting on this 1% chance, one mishap and not a single person on G Planet will survive.
The mental shield created by Guide can block out the enemy troops' detectors. Right now the best solution is to form a reconnaissance team, find out the enemy troops' circumstances, before they launch an attack.
The remaining mental energy I have now is enough to set up mental shield for 3 sentries.
You might not return from this reconnaissance mission, you'll go with Jean and the others. Only investigate the situation, retreat immediately once you're done.
It's Olympus Alliance. Such a wide-range mental scanning is indeed very exhausting. This is the wide gap between high and low-grade guide.
They only have one spaceship stationed here now. Sentry's number is visually estimated to be 500 people. Presently Qin Yun has not detected any combatants suspected to be high-grade guides.
Olympus. No surprise there. Observe for another 3 minutes, and withdraw back to base. We will be waiting here for your return, stay safe.
Copy that. Another 3 minutes and withdraw.
Enemy troops brought high-grade guide. I can sense him nearby.
You leave first. We'll stall him.
We don't know how many have come from the other side. We're spreading out. I've thickened the mental shield. It can conceal for 30 seconds before the other party breaks the shield. We'll run in 4 directions. There's no time. Move fast. Being drained out of mental energy definitely feels unpleasant. But that's just nice. The other party surely won't ignore a big target such as high-grade guide. Sure is amazing. The speed of mental domain expansion is terrifying. Did they catch up so soon? That's not it. Damn. The hell is that? What's going on with this overly luxurious fighter jet?
One of us.
The Empire's emblem.
Low-grade guide. No spirit form. Trash.
Your manners. He's here. Look out. He's a high-grade guide.
Sense the strong and can hardly wait to bond. With just you.
What's happening here?
Bonding heat, in a rut.
You're a sentry. Where's your spirit form?
You think I'm the same as you? Shut your mouth, low-grade guide.
This man's words freak makes one so infuriating. What to do with him? Can't you take care of him? If this goes on, he's going to get fried.
Why should I care?
Did this person's brain get damaged? Didn't he learn of Universal Guide Protection Law?
Universal Guide Protection Law is shared across the galaxy. Sentry has an obligation to take responsibility for guide who has been stimulated.
He's a high-grade guide, and you're a sentry, and he's in a rut because of you. Both of your match rate shouldn't be low. You should know that the Universal Guide Protection Law places great importance towards high-grade guide.
So, what you're saying is, I have to bond with him.
You have an exclusive guide?
No.
I guess so. Why would a sentry act alone when he has an exclusive guide? Surely we'll tie the person on the waist belt 24 hours the whole day. Did you bring along stabilizers? You don't have an exclusive guide, how can you go into the battlefield without some stabilizer?
Humph, there's a box under the seat.
Shizhao. Your name's Shizhao. This guy's definitely single by talent. That will do, I've destroyed the locator and communicator on him. Next is just to wait for the cleanup squad from rear line to retrieve after the battle is over. This is a king's ransom, wonder how many rewards they'll give when we get back hehehe.
Universal Guide Protection Law. Secondly, high-grade guides who are prisoners of war need to be safeguarded, until their affiliated country use a huge amount of resources or corresponding conditions as exchange. The main culprit.
Weird, why is the communicator broken? I'm unable to contact L. But having confirmed that the enemy has a high-grade guide, Major L shouldn't be defending the base, they may now be scattered all over G planet. Don't know when the reinforcement will, the reinforcement.
Enemy spaceship, where is it?
What are you planning?
You're wrong. I am not here as reinforcement. I'm here for massacre.
Hey, what's with those eyes? You this crazy bastard. Put me down and lead the way. It's making me retch.
Waiting for you to slowly crawl there, the enemies will long be gone.
Already able to react.
Who's the one who wrecked my vehicle and communicator on first encounter? Damn. Ugh, stop.
So noisy. Make any more noise and I'll throw you on the ground and drag you along instead.
You can't do this. Completely no control over your emotions, even your cloud of consciousness is in a huge mess. I'm a professional who has been treating hypomania for 20 years.
Just awakened for 2 years.
Stay calm. Chill. My guiding technique is not bad, right? Phew, this position is pretty good.
Immediate service. Penetrate.
Enough, stop.
Stop it. You're going to pass out.
Temporary mental marking.
I've said enough, you want to die that much? Take back your freaking tendrils.
I see you keep licking and slurping inside my mouth. It's obvious that my massage is very comfortable, so why stop?
Do you want to get completely marked?
I was wrong. Whoa! Don't pull my clothes.
Whoa, I thought you died. Major L has been looking for you for half a day. You got marked? Damn. By which dirty bastard?
It's just a temporary mental marking, don't worry so much.
Give me a break. You have no idea how strong this sentry's pheromones are.
Who the hell did you meet?
Is it that terrifying?
Leave none alive.
Galactic Calendar Year 532, the Empire troops has completely captured G Planet. The Empire spacecraft.
Luckily I had the foresight to bring along a new mask.
Scarter General.
Ever since the cabinet knew of your unauthorized actions, Prime Minister Berlin's tea set at home will probably have to be replaced with a brand new set again.
Welcome back, Your Majesty.
What wicked scheme is Berlin up to again?
Oh, you have to understand this. After all, the main objective of the cabinet is to pick one of the 60% high-grade guides in their possession and send them to your bed. But, looks like they are going to be disappointed. By the way, what about the little sweetheart who got marked with you? Why didn't you bring along?
It's only the most basic mental marking. It will automatically disappear after half a month, and also, he's not some little sweetheart. Truth to be told. That person's build is around the same as you, General.
Can't you just use the brain chip? Really don't get why His Majesty the Emperor is so persistently stubborn in using this ancient relic that's popular on Earth during the 21st century. How rare that you're actually concerned about guide. Oh my, is this your little sweetheart?
SN 106632. Name, Chin Yun. Male. Grade, low-grade guide. Mental spirit, none.
Mental spirit? None? What sick joke is this?
Shut up.
Don't tell others to shut up the moment you're annoyed. Are you thinking of killing this guy? Ha! Mental marking? He didn't go crazy? Really didn't go crazy. Alright, I just wanted to make sure. After all, this is a problem that concerns the guide troops. Fine. Don't look at me that way. Do you know how many times I've cleaned your mess for you?
Oh. Let's hear it.
Stumped on spot.
Fine, time to be serious. You need to know, just half an hour ago, under the reason of Guide's Universal Protection Law, Olympus has submitted the exchange conditions for prisoners of war and guide bonding request to our empire. One of their high-grade guide was forced into bonding heat on the battlefield, while the matched sentry didn't fulfill the responsibility. Their representative is already at the Imperial Palace, waiting for us.
Responsibility? He himself can't control the pheromones, not my problem.
Don't be absurd. Are you really planning to reply "not my problem" these 4 words? Now, it's no longer the Earth's law from hundreds of years ago. Universal Guide Protection Law stated, when a guide goes into bonding heat from a single sentry, that sentry must implement marking with the guide who went into bonding heat. This is called, since I've forced you, you must stay together with me.
Concern look for fool.
What happened? Did Olympus attack here?
The Empire's Admiral, Tristana.
Next time I'll make a report to His Majesty. We will get you whatever you wish to grow in your botanical garden.
The Empire's Secretary of State, Lin Dongliang.
What time did you work overtime till last night?
It's dawn before I realized it. Olympus representative and that person from the cabinet had already arrived at the Imperial Palace. We better head out immediately.
Are you sure you want me heading out for a fight in this?
I think it is pretty good, very impactful.
Only at times like this does Berlin that old hag acts fast. Hopefully by the time we go in, Olympus and her have finished ripping each other.
To some extent, Madame Berlin's objective actually happens to coincide with Olympus.
Damn. Almost forgot. Did you bring any stabilizer?
I prepared it in advance.
Have you injected it? His Majesty's pheromones are no laughing matter.
Beforehand Yeah, I've injected it.
Really? But why do I feel that there is this cold-blooded animal stench on you? Bao Li.
Madame Berlin, Cabinet Prime Minister. Bao Li, Guide Academy's chief.
You know her?
Yeah. Head of Avilio Guide Academy. Rated S rank in high-grade guides rating, the Guide military headquarters has attempted to recruit her many times. But, her ambition seems to be a little bigger.
Oh, my poor Thun. He was discarded like that on the battlefield.
Envoy Olympus.
Your Majesty. This is against the law. Your Majesty.
Right. I am also deeply regretful about this. Looks like the 1 billion star currency is indeed unworthy for this high-grade guide status. Hopefully when you leave later you won't forget to add another 2 billion star currency to the ransom fee.
Your Majesty, I heard you've just returned from G Planet 2.
Ah, that's right. I'm sure everyone must be able to tell, I've also made a mental mark. However, it has nothing to do with the high-grade guide here.
Is that true?
She must be regretting not hiding her mental spirit now. You won't understand unless you've encountered divine grade pressure. Fortunately, His Majesty has made a mental mark, otherwise she would be on her knees begging to be regulated.
Your Majesty, for your safety, the guide you've marked needs to be scrutinized and registered by Avilio Academy.
I'm of the same opinion.
Unexpectedly so cooperative. Then please inform me of his name.
I don't know, why don't you find out yourself?
Ugh, wait a minute, Your Majesty. We're in possession of the divine grade guide genetic. When he's alive, Lord He Lu has promised.
You seem to have forgotten something, sire. I am the Empire's current monarch. Don't assume you can control me like how you control He Lu. I'm sure you must have also heard of some rumors about me. No, I should say that those are not rumors, I acknowledge it. I am indeed a tyrant.
Have a vacation yet? Come and help if you have a vacation. Damn, stop moving.
Morning. Alright, sweetie. I'll come and see you later.
Who was the one that's feeding you normally? This unfaithful thing.
What do you want to eat? I'll bring it over.
Anything's fine, you.
What's wrong?
This time forget it. I want to eat braised golden sea hare.
Sea slug is considered a delicacy, but I'm not sure if this species can be eaten.
Are you trying to bankrupt me, dude?
You're so slow. Please wash sweetie, darling and baby later. The three of them are too good at causing me anguish.
Yeah. Let's come home with me, sweetie.
Aren't I the one raising even if you bring it home? You're not even home most of the time.
Fully satisfied.
Oh right. This is 2 months worth of stabilizer. Your situation is more unique. This kind is harder to get hold of, use it sparingly.
Not only hard to get hold of, this kind of stabilizer is very specific. Originally, based on Qin Yun's low-grade guide status, he definitely would be unable to get it.
Come on, don't give me such a guilty till you want to die immediately expression. I went to the military willingly, even without you around I'll still be on the vanguard, so you don't need to feel sorry towards me.
Yeah. Welcome home.
I'm home.
Your Majesty. Are you going to rest?
Yes, madam. Looks like you're getting old, madam. Have you forgotten what happened to the few you've sent before?
Bao Li is different. She's the cream of the crop.
That so?
Your Majesty, we're not done yet.
Bao Li?
Please refrain from touching her if you don't want her mind to be completely broken.
His Majesty is still so ruthless. It would be best for you to call a doctor over.
Writing speedily.
Secretary of State Sire, it's time to rest. Following His Majesty around for the whole day has exhausted me.
Where did you come in from?
Climbed the window.
It's so late. Is there an urgent matter?
Of course it's a matter of utmost urgency. Sire, when will you complete the final marking with me?
Say, is there a possibility that there are 3 people in this room?
Has Madame Berlin been sent away?
Can she not leave? The guide she brought nearly had a mental breakdown.
His Majesty is so brutal.
Made me busy accompanying that old hag.
The last stabilizer failed to work for His Majesty, and that was half a year ago. Although a divine grade sentry can strongly suppress mental agitation, but once it rebounds, the consequences will be catastrophic. How is His Majesty recently? Are there any abnormalities?
Ugh, if his total annihilation of every Olympian in G planet counts.
Is that not His Majesty's daily deed? That's right. Didn't His Majesty make mental mark? Do you know who's that guide?
His Majesty matter, who would know?
Since His Majesty isn't willing to say, then he must have his reason. We have no right to meddle.
Don't tell me His Majesty is predestined to be forever alone. The right hand will definitely be defunct, right?
Ugh.
What's wrong? Did sweetie jump onto your neck?
No. Just a little headache.
Sometimes you'll feel this way from mental mark. Sentry's emotion fluctuations can affect the guide.
How did you know?
It'll be better if you don't remove your clothes when there's people around. The mental mark left by that sentry of yours is a little too big.
So it's on my back. No wonder I couldn't find it. What does it look like? That guy refused to show his mental spirit up till the end, so freaking petty.
It's too faint to tell. It looks like a caterpillar?
Alright, I know you want to find him. Stop shouting, shut the hell up. Can't, he'll die. Alright, I'll go look for him. The heck you crying for? Pick the one you want to give yourself. You picked something so big, how will I look carrying this on the streets?
Ready to leave.
Is it my hallucination? Why is there a strange thing in the room? How did you get in?
It's simple, as long as your authority is high enough.
This spiteful privileged class tone. Who the hell is this guy? It's late and I'm going to rest soon. Please take your leave.
Go and sleep, come closer, I want to take a whiff of the guide essence.
This damn rank oppression. Although I've only heard about it, I didn't expect that sentry with mental mark to be really this clingy. When is this big shot going to leave? This place is subconsciousness realm. This mental state of his is not just your typical bad. What's the thing sparkling there? What the hell is this? Isn't this the rabbit plushie Shizhao brought over? Why is my mental energy drained? So tired, don't want to move. It feels comfortable to be filled with mental energy. Accidentally make another temporary mark again. Why did this person make a temporary mark with me again? Clearly you're a high-grade sentry, right? A S rank? Did Evilio Academy not introduce a partner to you? There should be quite a number of guides willing to mark with you, right?
You don't want to mark with me?
That's not it. Had a hunch that if I were to say no, something terrifying would happen.
Humph, I suppose so. A low-grade guide is in no position to be choosy.
And who was the one who got so euphoric using this low-grade guide last night, huh? This person's preference is really very weird. Don't you have to return to the military?
Currently packing up. Preparing to report to the military.
I have my own arrangement.
Battle on planet ETA has recently resurged as the third fortress of the planet Olympus. Under the purpose of providing military equipment, main planet Olympus has been photographed entering and exiting planet ETA several times recently.
Planet ETA, I remember that side is garrisoned by highly intelligent merfolk, isn't it? Olympus population is only 1/5 of the Empire, yet they have twice the amount of guide. They are even willing to send a high-grade guide to an insignificant place like Planet G.
Divine Grade Guide Project. Olympus proclaims that they are in possession of the Divine Grade Guide genetic segment.
Is it alright to be telling me such classified information?
You buy that?
Since they say that, then they must have the foundation for it.
The Empire Monarch will die alone. It is a fact that no one can change.
It's not that definite, right? Even if you can't find a guide, being together with the one you love is still possible.
Being together with the one you love? Then what next? 1. Can't control the aggressive mental state. 1. Gets sucked into political conflict. Forced to harm, forced to separate, and can't even protect the one you love? If it's this kind of love, I would rather not have it.
What brought His Majesty to the military office? Didn't he just change to a new sword last month?
Have you forgotten his killing spree on Planet G? Might be the lightsaber is broken.
Did you think of the lightsaber as a block of tofu? Wait a sec. S-rank combat simulation training room is activated too.
S-rank. Training ground.
Which rank did you choose for the combat simulation?
Blue Flame Shark. Planet D's native inhabitants from the Empire's longest drawn-out conquest. Shortly after His Majesty Mercury ascended, personally led the expedition and conquest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4. There's actually 4 of them.
Are you here to count? Who do you think you're accompanying for training?
Are you insane?
As expected, it's not powerful enough to land a fatal blow in one strike. Fascinating.
Feels like whole body got emptied out.
That's only 4, and you got this exhausted?
Do you think cognition guiding is that easy? This isn't like pheromones where you get better with one lick.
With one lick? Who have you licked?
Just calm down a little. Low-grade guide usually have to guide a lot of low-grade sentry on the battlefield. Getting licked once in a while is also on special circumstances. Heard that sentry has an incomparable desire to monopolize the guide they have formed a bond with. Anyways, it's better to pacify him a little. What I was saying is only on special circumstances. Up till now no one has licked me before, and in future you're the only one I'll lick.
CPU overheated.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong, something's wrong. Calm down. This is just mental guiding pheromone supplement only.
Actually completely forgets about guiding at the second half and is just plain smooching.
What are you making?
I've been practicing making an arrow using my mental energy. Guide's mental attack range is extremely limited. If I aim well, maybe I can attack the enemy's brain from a distance. As expected, it's very difficult.
Making an arrow. Condensing the immense mental energy into an extremely small object. Requires extremely high concentration and mental energy control. You shouldn't be just a low-grade guide.
But I don't have a mental spirit.
Feels a little happy to be complimented.
A guide's mental energy strength is decided from the mental spirit's condition.
You're not worse than any of the high-grade guide. Because, I am your sentry.
Assignment: designated personnel to Planet Ada's classified scouting operation, Guide Qin Yun, Sentry Shizhao.
Your Majesty, are you really bringing him along for the mission this time? If I'm not mistaken, isn't he just a low-grade guide? Low-grade guide doesn't have the authority to be with an exclusive sentry, moreover you're a divine grade.
Tristana, are you able to restrain my agitation?
No, I can't, Your Majesty, I don't have the capability to do so.
But he's able to. He is my guide, and I need him.
What's wrong? Did the military department get budget cut again?
It's something worse than that. Do you know about the guide who had mental mark with His Majesty?
You sought His Majesty's little sweetheart?
You already knew.
It's not too late to find out now, I just don't want Dongleon to find out. You know it too, he always easily worries about this and that. So how was it? What are His Majesty's orders?
He wants that low-grade guide to take part in Planet Ada's mission.
His Majesty really said that? I don't know what His Majesty is thinking either.
What about what His Majesty thinks?
When did the both of you start cohabiting?
Tristana?
How come you're awake? How could you not wear slippers, sire?
Another pair of illicit couple.
What kind of training have you been doing daily lately, to be so exhausted?
Weary.
I've received a high difficulty scouting mission. Have to train harder to catch up, feels like I'm in hell every day, but if this all works out.
The Empire's 5th area is not a dream.
Getting a house within the 5th area is not easy.
Say, the scent of the mental marking on your body is getting thicker. You're still in contact with that sentry?
Right now, I guess I'm his underling.
Other people treat their guide like wife. And you are getting treated like an underling. Where is your dignity? Even a low-grade guide also need to have dignity, okay?
Dignity? You're talking about dignity with me?
I have my human rights too. I don't have a mental spirit, and you know about that. But what about your mental spirit? Since you let me do cognition guiding, why not let me see your mental spirit too?
You want to see my mental spirit?
Aren't you showing me your mental spirit? Where are we heading? These familiar glittering gems.
Cypress Galaxy.
Why are we going to the sacred dating spot just to see your mental spirit?
My mental spirit likes it. You have a problem with that?
Cypress.
Is it okay for you to show your mental spirit here? Won't it shock other people?
Come here.
Isn't this place too crowded, and there's so many people, it's a little Excuse me, a dragon. Oops. There's still other sentries and guides around.
I named him Zhong Yen. Except you, no one else can see him.
He can even sleep at a place like this, really such a weirdo. So heavy. Haha, stop licking, it tickles. This familiar-looking phone case, are all these for me? Mental spirit and their master are spiritually connected, so the rabbit doll from before was actually a present for me? Thanks. You're really a beautiful and suave big guy. Tummy wants rub too.
Don't just agree to whatever it wants, we'll get spoiled rotten.
Because it's rare, usually you're the only one by its side, that is very lonely too. Let's come back here together again. Cypress Galaxy is really very beautiful.
The mental mark seems to have faded a little.
Really? I'll be out on a mission next month. I've sent the stabilizer to you, remember to receive it.
Why are you off to a mission so soon? Is it dangerous?
I guess it's a little dangerous. But this time there will be an exclusive sentry protecting me, he's called Shizhao. Speaking of him, did you know? His mental spirit is actually a dragon. That really gave me a shock.
Qin Yun, do you know who's that sentry that established the mental mark with you?
I guess so, but I'm also not too sure about his background, that guy is always so secretive.
His mental spirit is a dragon, right? Here's my question. Who do you think will have a divine grade mental spirit? Mercury Shijiaoisa. This is the full name of our current monarch, and also the only person in possession of a divine-grade mental spirit. Oh yeah, his mental spirit, according to rumors, is a dragon.
How did I end up here?
Came here unconsciously while thinking.
Ahaha, even if I know his mental spirit is a dragon. No one in their right mind would thought that they could get together with the Empire's monarch, right? And we have kissed not just once too.
Dear Mr. Qin Yun, welcome to the palace.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Mr. Qin, this way please. Your Majesty, your little guide is quite interesting.
What's interesting about him? Dumb as heck.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Qin Yun.
Nice to meet you.
Please don't be nervous, Mr. Qin Yun. I'll lead you to His Majesty. Please wait for a few moments in this room.
Zhong Yan.
You're able to see His Highness Zhong Yan?
Ah, that's right.
His Majesty may be busy for a while more. I'll be troubling you to stay here with His Highness Zhong Yan.
Are all these yours? How much are you hiding in there? Who pasted these diamonds? The workmanship is atrocious. Don't cry, don't cry. I'll paste it for you.
Bonding Heat Importance Handbook.
Your Majesty, why are you reading Bonding Heat Importance Handbook?
What else do you need?
I just need confirmation on Planet Ada's mission. If Your Majesty plans to go personally, it's best we dispatch more escorts.
I'll make the arrangements myself, no need your concerns.
Make the arrangements myself? Bringing a low-grade guide along to Olympus big adventure kind of arrangement?
Do you like it that much? I'll make more for you next time.
You can't coddle him this way, like I know to educate him what it means, in moderation.
So these are all pasted by Shizhao?
What of it?
Do you have some kind of misconception about in moderation?
When His Majesty goes to Planet ETA, we'll be able to have a full vacation. Any place you wish to go?
You're really not worried at all. What's the background of that guide? Is there really no problem?
Even if there's a problem, it's acknowledged by His Majesty. What's wrong? You're worried?
Do you think everyone is the same as you? I'm not worried about His Majesty, but for that guide. The number of sentries and guides stationed by Olympus in Planet ETA is no less than the avian folks. Moreover, His Majesty is a divine grade. It's too dangerous if anything were to happen.
His Majesty has yet to complete the final mark with him. Take it easy, baby. Government is something can only be achieved through the sacrifice of countless of people. Both of us understand that. Have you forgotten about our junior?
Of course, I'll never forget. I should know that plan was drafted by myself, and the consequence was that I sacrificed my most outstanding junior from the Guide Academy. You're so cruel, Scarter. Must you make me recall that memory? Are you trying to make me realize that I'm also a sinner?
We both are.
Wow, why is your skill in driving a flight vehicle so atrocious? Causing me to drop the diamond. I was wrong. Where are we heading?
Grand Duke Garcia's residence.
Isn't he your biggest political enemy?
And where did you hear that from?
The political scene Iron Lady with the best dress code, General Tristana leads by a wide margin. Every Universe 818 forum. Secretary of State and General Scarter's inside story that must be exposed.
It's the talk on the internet, don't you visit every Universe 818? But the highest view is still the Tyrant and Duke Garcia 100 Years of Political Turmoil, Love-Hate Relationship documentary.
What have you been watching all this time?
Gossip forum enthusiast.
Garcia, this household.
The Empire's last aristocrat, Garcia. The old Grand Duke Garcia did not favor the frail and weak Emperor Hilu at the time, and prefers the cabinet to govern. Being the Duke who held half of the Empire's military power, with his support, the cabinet was powerful and influential, until Mercury ascended the throne, and the old Garcia also became the juvenile Garcia. Arthur Garcia has a strong military authority, and unorthodox individual characteristics.
Although he didn't show any ambitions towards political aspects, he was still more pro-cabinet like his father.
But why do I remember that Duke Garcia sent troops for the conquest on Planet D? Hasn't the cabinet been against the conquest on Planet D? Is he now favoring the royal family?
No, Arthur is merely neutral. These 2 years he's no different from being dead. However, he has a grudge against Berlin. As long as Berlin is against it, he'll support, immature like a little kid.
Why?
His guide had an accident. To prevent Arthur from having a mental breakdown, that guide seems to have put him under hypnotism, to have Arthur forget about him. But after having the eternal mark made, is it possible to just forget so easily? Even if Arthur doesn't remember him, he'll never forget the person that harmed his beloved.
But why would Madame Berlin want to harm the Duke's guide?
Of course it's because he challenged the cabinet. Apart from marriage, the military power Garcia has is also the support for the cabinet to be in control of the government for years. Arthur's lover, that guide, was Lin Dongliang Treasure Jr. Who do you think he will favor? Berlin originally intended to have Arthur suffered mental breakdown, and have the military fall into her hands. But unfortunately that guide is also not easy to deal with too. Hypnotism is a forbidden art, and the harm towards oneself is not small. To pull that off, he is totally unconcerned if he can survive or not.
Then did he died in the end?
Who knows, even if he's not dead, the guide's ability will definitely be gone. The end of guides who got injected with brain-wave destroying pills are the same. These few years, Arthur has been relying on stabilizer to suppress his agitation, but the situation remains increasingly pessimistic. He really should be thankful to his guide for unexpectedly using hypnotism on him in the end, or else it won't be simply just suppressing his agitation now. A sentry who's unable to protect their own guide is utterly worthless.
It's already pitiful that a pair of lovebirds got separated. Can't your Majesty have some sympathy for them?
Welcome, Your Majesty, Mr. Qin. This way, please.
Is it my imagination? They all looks a little familiar. Why do I feel that the servants in the residence all look alike?
Although he has forgotten about the person, but there's still an obsession left in his subconscious. Garcia, this family name, even the soul is engraved with this word, tenacity.
Today's special, pet bathing.
Yuan Bao still likes you very much. It's not shy only when meeting you.
Is that so? Where is it? Is it still on my shoulder? It's a shame I can't touch it. Has been a long time since I last saw it.
There will be a chance to meet again in future.
If even you can't restore my brain waves, unless there's really a divine grade. But how is that possible? I'm not blaming you. The situation at that time was not such the royal family could have protected me. Just these few years. Is he doing well?
Please enter. The Duke is in the main hall.
Thank you. What a beautiful melody. Is someone performing? I've never heard this kind of sound before.
It's piano, a musical instrument unearthed from Palea Earth. After getting restored by archaeologists, it became that guy, Arthur's collection.
Have a feeling that it sounds a little sorrowful.
Humph, the irritating bastard is here.
Whoa! Are those real lions?
How rare. You actually have your own guide. He didn't go crazy while guiding you.
This has nothing to do with you.
Then why the hell are you here, Your Majesty?
There's some abnormalities going on in Planet ETA. I'm here to borrow people from you. I need 10 high-grade sentries with assassination experience.
Do you really believe Planet ETA has that so-called divine-grade guide genetic? Is it necessary to hide from the cabinet's detection and get my troops moving for you?
I don't. But I have to find out what kind of scheme Olympus is up to.
Then just go by yourself. Don't get my people involved in this.
Why did he suddenly go mental berserk?
Don't bother. He won't accept any guide's mental guidance.
But
6 years ago, I shouldn't have agreed to have him help the cabinet look for that divine-grade genetic. Over my dead body will I agree to your request just now.
6 years ago, I've just ascended the throne, and hardly had any authority. If you had been willing to be on my side that time, your guide wouldn't have been sentenced to death penalty. The cabinet had planned to use him to commit the so-called treason, under the guise of divine grade. Only a fool like you will agree to it, letting him go alone, with no worry.
We're just leaving like that? What did we even come here for?
Came to mess with him.
Both of you are actually pretty close, right?
Don't be absurd, are you jealous? Arthur and I have never been enemies, you'll understand soon enough. At the very least, we don't agree to the cabinet or Olympus obsession with the divine grade. They'll even interfere with politics because of this, dividing the empire, which is absolutely unacceptable.
Planet ETA. What are you planning to let Qin Yun do there? Have you forgotten what had happened to me 6 years ago?
Of course I didn't forget. That's why I'm asking who Qin Yun actually is, why His Majesty would choose him to go together.
What does this have to do with who Qin Yun actually is?
Of course it does. Even your thought tentrails are unable to get close to the divine grade His Majesty at that time, so why is a low-grade guide Qin Yun be able to? Qin Yun, he really doesn't have a mental spirit?
I've really never seen him summon a mental spirit before, and the physical checkup he showed me every time is nothing out of ordinary. Take a break first. No matter how much you heal me, it's just a drop in the ocean. There's no need to rush.
I've investigated Qin Yun's adoptive mother, the first most exceptional graduate from Evilio Guide Academy, who in the end disappeared inexplicably. So why would a SSS rank guide adopt a child who doesn't even have a mental spirit?
It's not enough. What exactly are you afraid of?
I've only ever done frontline pacification control before. You should know that most low-grade guides do this kind of work. What we do is safeguarding jobs.
Don't just think of protecting me. You're now fighting together with me, understand? I'm leaving my back to you, not intending for it to be riddled with thousands of gaping wounds. Come here. Just one kiss.
Mental energy is getting depleted again. Our difference is really too extreme.
You've improved tremendously. Don't be too anxious.
This guy is really Mensa, needs to beat around the bush just to comfort someone.
S-rank combat mode. The environment is 100% battlefield recreation. This training lasts 72 hours with extreme temperature differences between day and night.
What else is on planet ETA other than fire, croc and mammoths? Previous training sessions were all completed within 24 hours. For two people to cultivate long-period cooperation, this is a first.
70% of planet ETA is primeval forest. There are quite a lot of fire, croc, mammoth, many banded krite, giant tiger. Avian folks are good at high-altitude recon, so we'll be landing at the edge of the planet, trekking to their base on foot.
As expected, working on confidential mission sure ain't easy.
He's getting better at it.
But aren't you the Emperor? Why do you have to handle this kind of matter personally?
Are you cold?
A little.
Come here.
Isn't that a little?
Kiss till we're clinging and sticking together before. What are you shy about?
Unexpectedly pure at weird situation.
You should sleep, I'll watch the night.
Is it very tiring being an emperor?
It's not easy.
Then why do you still want to be?
Even this kind of matter has to be handled by yourself, because it's very important. If I don't do it myself, even more people will get sacrificed. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Is it warmer now?
Yeah. Sleeping now. Where did he go? Wah. Ah. Zhong Yan, what are you doing? Wait, you're not going to, damn. I've never ridden a dragon before. Zhong Yan. Let's have a look over there. Shi Zhao.
You guys fly high.
What was that? It can fly.
Flying fish tiger, it can't fly, but can leap very high. Pay attention to Zhongyan's flight altitude, don't get too close to me.
Then what about you? My thought tendrils are unable to reach that far. Shi Zhao's speed is much slower than before. After several days of continuous intense combat, it's impossible not to be tired. Shi Zhao.
That's enough. That's enough, Qin Yun.
There's no more arrow, something is blocking in the consciousness, not coming out.
Look at me, Qin Yun. You did great. These past few days must have worn him out.
Your Majesty, it's been over 72 hours. Madame Berlin is currently in your study.
Help me call a guide doctor over, and take good care of him.
Heard that you've been at the military department recently, looks like you've been busy lately. Could you be accompanying the guide you've made mental marking before for cooperative training?
I remember what Madam once taught me when I was a child. To never believe those baseless rumors.
Pardon my rudeness, Your Majesty. The graduation ceremony for the high-grade guides from Evilio Guide Academy is next month. I'm wondering if Your Majesty has the time to attend.
I see, next month, I have an appointment with Duke Arthur to go hunting on Planet G. You should be aware that our irritation always needs external help to suppress it.
Is the guide you've made mental marking unable to help you? Maybe we can find him, and start educating him. Perhaps.
The sky is getting dark, madam. For your personal safety, it's better for you to head back soon.
To be secretive to this extent, there's definitely something amiss. It's time to finally use the pawn I've hidden up until now.
Did you change your ringtone recently? This ringtone is really too weird.
Haha, that's not true.
Find out about His Majesty's recent department, as well as all those who training activities in the military have come into contact with him.
Where did you come from, little guy?
Because my mental energy was depleted earlier, so I'm unable to control Yuan Bao and have it come out.
Yo, you're awake.
Sire Secretary of State. General Scarter. Salute. Salute. I've really been too disrespectful.
It's fine. You don't have to be so rigid.
Didn't expect it. The Secretary of State and the General are so easygo. This is the General's mental spirit, right? Wow, feels like I'm gonna get eater. It got eaten already.
Alright, Zone.
Playing dead.
Be gentle, don't startle it.
Is this really alright?
Don't worry, that's how they usually play.
Trivial matters.
Regarding your mental strength, is there any discomfort?
My head's not hurting anymore.
Okay, you can continue to rest. We'll be leaving first. His Majesty will come for you in a while.
Shizhao.
I'm right here. Sleep a little longer.
Is Zhong Yan on the bed too?
It's here.
No wonder, I was wondering if it's time for you to lose weight.
Sleep tight. After the previous battle, in only a couple of days, he is able to condense mental power into weapon with proficiency and possesses a high degree of control. His mental strength's rank shouldn't be just F. Maybe I should find time and bring him for check.
I feel like I've become amazing. I'm now able to accurately control my mental power to strengthen my own eyes and hands. Why didn't I think of using mental power to strengthen my body before? Go, go, go. Hurry up and open the simulation room, we'll continue training.
Let's not train that today.
Low rank training ground. Duration, 24H. On.
What did you choose a low rank simulation room for?
How long have your hands been healed? Intense training will strain your hands. It's fine to choose something easy for training.
Then what about you? Training on beating up little friends?
The one trying to romance a block of wood.
I think having a more direct interaction is better for us.
Don't pull. It'll tear. I didn't bring extra sure.
Downloading. Successfully sent.
I've done everything that I promised. I'm counting on you for my disappearance.
Of course.
Transmission complete.
His Majesty is too perceptive. Scarter and Ling Dongliang are sharp-witted too. I've already made the preparation for you to leave.
Confidential.
A low-grade guide? No wonder His Majesty hid it so deeply. How could this be? The sacred divine grade genetics, how can it be touched by this kind of low-born wretch?
Planet ETA mission. Participants, Shizhao, Qin Yun.
The divine grade guide matter that you've mentioned before, I think we can continue the discussion.
Recording 9901393.
Also, there's a gift to send you.
I'm no longer clean. What did we even come here for? Are we not doing cooperative training?
Was the training earlier not enough for you?
To think the monarch of the country is driving car, Sanus probably won't believe it if I told him that, right?
Why don't you train battle cooperation with Zhong Yan again?
Pure-heartedly watched the entire process. In the middle of reconstructing the fragmented morals.
We'll be heading to planet ETA in a few more days. If you're having second thoughts, I won't force you.
Why would I have second thoughts? Do you not want me to go with you?
This may be more dangerous than what you've imagined.
All the more I should go. How could I let you go to such a dangerous place by yourself? Even if I were to die. I want to die together with you.
Semez mind world.
For such a dangerous mission the reward must be quite hefty.
There's a feeling of something being crushed. Let's train our cooperation a bit more.
Wah! What are you doing?
Space Vessel Harbor.
We're boarding the merchant vessel at 2 in the afternoon. What is it called? Braise ball.
Braised some balls, don't have to look for it, you'll recognize it instantly later.
Are you close with the captain?
No one wants to be close with him. That idiot will always make you lose face every time.
Welcome to the capital planet harbor. Brace, air.
Braise some balls. I've given it such a great name, and get asked every single damn time. Can't you remember it?
My sincere apologies. Please head to departure gate 22.
It's really easy to recognize. This ship won't break apart halfway through, right?
Where's that fiery lass? She didn't follow along?
Why would she follow along, to bicker with you every day?
Hello.
But most of the time I gave in to her. Same old rules. Pray 3 times and offer incense sticks before you can enter.
They still believe in that.
This again.
You're not praying.
You might as well help me pray at the same time too.
Is that really all right?
If not, do you think I'm suited for this kind of thing?
A strong sense of disharmony.
It does feel pretty weird.
The weapons I've brought this time is not a lot. Heard that you didn't bring dragon scale along? Why? Inconvenient.
Dragon scale is a too obvious target, too easily recognized.
That's true.
Wow, this sword looks super cool. Why is it so heavy?
That thing is just a little over 40 kilograms. You can't even lift that?
How can I possibly lift it?
The person you brought this time won't do, no. He is a guide?
If not, what did you think?
He has a sentry sent on him, so I thought he's your escort. Wait, the pheromones on him are yours?
Good eyes there, guess you're aware.
Didn't we agree to be the little angels for each other's single life? You traitorous dog. What was that you said before, huh? Who was the one who arrogantly said that he'll definitely be forever alone? I'm really an idiot to have believed you.
Did something happen between the both of you? Is he the same as you, unable to find a guide?
His 100% match guide is Tristana. But these two characteristically hate each other intensely, so only under conditions when they don't meet that they diss each other. Tristana once piloted Crested Ibis ship at Line 6 and fought Braised some balls for 1 day 1 night. They bicker using loudspeakers at first, then Tristana immediately opens the turret, and of course Chen Xiao did the same. But none of them dared to open the hatch and fight face to face, probably afraid of fighting all the way to bed.
The both of them are quite extreme.
Over here, G-Foam. Do you need me make some room to let your dragon out for a breather?
This place is still a little too small.
This is still considered small.
It'll be better if you open that up.
So many demands. I'll prepare safety tether and spacesuit for both of you. 1 oxygen mask might not be enough if you're planning to spend the night.
Okay.
What are you guys talking about? Hold on to me.
Why are you trying to flirt? We'll kiss later after we remove the oxygen mask. About there. Try running.
Do you want to play too? I'll hold on to you.
No need, I don't like to be leashed.
Zhong Yan looks excited, but that's to be expected. After all, this place is more beautiful than Cyprus.
The atmosphere is not too far from here. Do you want to head back on a dragon, flying within the clouds?
We can. Come up here, I'll lead you. Can it see the way when in the clouds?
We'll get used to it after a few bumping.
Is this really alright? That big lump of clouds feels ominous.
Love God's blessing, the best stargazing point is right below on the empire capital, Cyprus. It's still a distance away from us, you don't have to worry about getting hit by it.
You knew there'll be a meteor shower today.
Shut up. Look at your stars.
When did you start planning this? It must have taken a long time to find this location, right? No need to get embarrassed.
Take the chance to have a good rest today, you've been working really hard lately. Is the resettlement of your assistant's family member finalized? No one could have predicted such a thing as an accident. Don't get too disheartened. Let me tell you something interesting. I've taken a look at His Majesty's itinerary. He made a meteor shower gazing guide, and unexpectedly, should be planning to bring Qin Yun for viewing.
Our Majesty's boyfriend power is really high.
Not just high, it's literally at max. I've also taken a peek at his detailed guide plan, from the schedule to the location with the best view.
He even drafted the script, and his dragon has a part in it.
Really, even going on a classified mission, also not to forget about dating along the way.
Then does Chun Xiao know?
Shouldn't know, he's just an extra large light bulb in His Majesty's script.
Are those two back yet?
Yeah, they're already in the lounge.
Ollie, an Olympus merchant vessel is leaving the port in the early morning. If they want to get to planet ETA, this is a pretty good free ride. You'll guide the way for this trip.
Got it.
Azura Port. There's a total of 13 routes from the Empire to planet ETA. Among them is the biggest transport hub called Shura Gate, able to dock near 1,000 vessels in a day.
We'll be leading the way in this infiltration.
Is it alright to bring children along? Wouldn't it be too dangerous?
Don't think we're still young, but we're already very familiar with the port on Azura. We are even more familiar with the usual merchant vessel storeroom as if it's our own house. Is thieving something to brag about?
You guys are not ordinary merchant vessel crew.
We are. But we have another more notorious name. Space Pirates.
Such young kids, they're at the age where they should be studying in school without a care.
Just like the Olympus, the cabinet advocates divine grade reign, strengthens high grade, and weeds out the inferior. In the Empire, ordinary people, low-grade guides and sentries are undervalued. Those two kids are both low-grade guide and sentry. Being born in the slums, they're lucky that they didn't starve to death.
If I didn't get taken in by my adoptive mother, I should be living the same life as the two of them now.
Advocating the divine grade reign is only the cabinet's proposition, not the royal family's. Immense centralized authority will only create defects in the political regime.
But the emperor is still too young, and hasn't been in the government long. Thus, how to resist against the cabinet?
The emperor is not the only one resisting. As long as that path is correct. Eventually there will be countless people walking that path.
This path is wrong. Are you really sure it's this vessel? I'm sure it is. Xiao Tsong peed on this vessel's outer shell as marking last time. This is definitely the vessel going planet ETA. If you don't believe, just let BAGE take a whiff. That's right, it's this one. Weird, why did it stop here this time?
They give a very unreliable feeling.
Told you this is the one.
Come down.
Both of you hide here first. No one will come to inspect the storeroom until we reach our destination. We're splitting after getting our stuff. That side is the pharmaceutical area. You can look around and take whatever you might need.
What's that guy being moody for? stimulant. Why would an ordinary merchant vessel have such prohibited medicine? Incubation pod? On a merchant vessel?
Don't wander off on your own.
Take a look over here, something suspicious. This can't be. What are you doing?
Cleaning up trash.
Have you gone crazy? Destroying these devices may trigger the alarm. And also, it might be a false impression. Many Eastern faces all look a little similar with their eyes closed.
And so? Possibly in the future, on the battlefield, I'll come across a clone who looks like you aiding another sentry? Don't joke with me. You are one of a kind, and belong only to me. The likes of Olympus dares to replicate clones of you. I'm on the verge of killing every single person on this vessel. I didn't even know, when did they steal your genetics? Your mental power is the only one Zhong Yan is not repulsive of, only you can get close to me, yet I didn't even realize my own guide had gotten genetic clone.
Calm down, Shizhao. Calm down, only the appearance is a little similar. It also might not be my genetic clones. I am me, no one can replicate that. Have you calmed down yet?
There's changes to the current operation. I've long set your records as confidential. Yet they are able to get your genetic information. There must be a spy on our side. I suspect the operation plan has been leaked. Follow them and return to Chen Zhao's side.
What about you?
I will personally destroy this entire vessel, and including everything on planet ETA.
That's too dangerous. Together with you, let me.
The situation outside doesn't look good. We may have to break through later.
Get Chen Zhao to start the vessel. Prepare for departure.
Got it.
We have already cleared a wave. This is no ordinary merchant vessel. Our information was wrong. Just the number of enemy sentries may be up to thousands. And that's not including the number of guides. Just gotten the word that they've obstructed all departure port and surrogate. However, our boss still can hold out for a while, but only for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes is enough. You guys protect him well.
Who the hell is he exactly?
It might shock you to death if I tell you.
So strong.
Wait. There's someone who hasn't gotten up yet. Leave with them first. I'm going back to blow up that vessel.
I'm going with you. Zhong Yan, move.
Where did Qin Yun run off to?
Boss, Guide and Guy Chin. He wants to fly shuttle number 7 and is demanding us to open the side hatch.
Are you crazy? Why are you thinking of going back there? Mercury can manage it by himself and return safely. You're only going to be a hindrance there. Get it?
I will not be a hindrance. I am his guide. I have the right to stay by his side.
Can't you just wait obediently for his return?
What state of mind do you expect me to have while waiting for his return?
What? What state of mind?
My sentry is fighting on the front line. I can't see, can't hear, can't even sense anything either. I don't want to wait for his return in that state, do you understand?
I will ask again. Where did you get the clone's genetics? How much remains? Where are they?
Attack is nullified? Ugh, it's so unbearable. This feels like bonding heat? To think I got forced into a rut by the other person's pheromones. I don't know, feels so horrible. We're only responsible for transporting the goods to planet ET, and also to replace the previous garrison troops. The clone's genetics really knows nothing? I'm a high-grade SS rank. I'm begging you, mark me.
So what if you're a high-grade SS? You can't even be compared to a strand of my guide's hair, mark you? Why should I?
I'm going out first.
You can come out after I make sure there's no danger.
I never intended to bring you along in the first place. Why did you insist on following?
Coming all the way here so recklessly, what if something happens to you? Even 10 of me won't be enough for Mercury to kill. Come on out.
It's totally razed to the ground here. Did it find something?
Seems to be a guide? Wrong, it's not just one. Following these guides, we'll definitely find him in no time. As expected of divine grade, even after having mental mark, the pheromones are still able to make other unattached guides go into red easily. Isn't it hard for you to stay with him? It must be unbearable to be forced into bonding heat every day, right? To be able to get out of bed, is it because your stamina is good or is it because Mercury is not good at that?
Ha!
Ha for what? Aren't you his guide, being with that walking aphrodisiac all the time you've never been in rut?
No mental spirit super low grade guide.
Say, are you a high-grade SSS or something? Why have I never seen you let out your mental spirit before? Mercury's pheromones are just too strong, and there's no way to hide all of it. That's why he had the nickname of the walking aphrodisiac from long before. But he's also a divine grade, and there's simply no guide who can withstand his consciousness cloud. Thus from the walking aphrodisiac, he became the walking toxin. Ah, but now there's you around. 100% matched guide and sentry simply can't contain the bonding heat, unless the guide's own power is exceptionally strong and can resist the sentry's pheromone attraction, but Mercury is already divine grade. We're all men, there's nothing to be ashamed about. No matter how I see it, Mercury should be very competent in that area. So you have to be more attentive, and don't push yourself too hard.
One is His Majesty's capabilities, one is my own chastity. This is like the world's most difficult multiple-choice question. Shi Zhao. Over here.
Can you hear me? How is it? Can you hear my voice? Can you me hear now? You, get back there.
What? Can't hear you.
You little.
Can't hear a thing.
Zhong Yan.
Stop. Fetch it back for me.
Don't throw that. Are you treating it as a dog?
Anyways, you're not allowed to chase me away.
Do you want to die so badly?
Isn't it just dying with you?
Who's scared of that? You've learned how to talk back now. Do you want to get spanked on the butt that much?
I don't have a comeback to that. Where did you learn to speak so weirdly?
Chen Xiao at this moment is eating melon enthusiastically.
So this is how Perilous like in private.
Avoiding these few key points, we'll reach here, steal a vessel and depart Sura Gate first.
Damn, why are there so many sentries and guides suddenly appearing at the port?
The vessel we infiltrated has clones with Qin Yun's genetics. These sentries and guides are preparing for ETA-2.
What? There's news from Olympus that there's divine grade guides genetics on planet ETA.
Regardless whether that fact is true or not, I still need to head to planet ETA to verify the truth of divine grade genetics.
Then what about Qin Yun's clones?
Have all been eradicated. I've burnt all the clones, and blew up that vessel at the same time.
There's a guide nearby. Damn! A woman?
Withdraw your consciousness attack. If you don't want your sentry to have a mental breakdown.
Do not hurt her.
Alice.
Your guide? The stage of your mark with her.
Final stage.
I remember there is a law in Olympus, stating sentry and guide in war are not allowed to have final stage mark.
So what? She's a 100% match with me, and if I wanted to do it, of course I can.
What's the situation in Olympus?
I will explain, but you need to let us off.
You have no right to negotiate, get your situation straight. I'm not like Olympus, have no need of a defiant captive.
For the past 50 years, planet ETA has been the first stronghold of Olympus. Sentries and guides are dispatched every 3 months, supposedly to guard the divine grade genetic, but that is just on the surface. Do you know why Olympus has such a high birth rate of high-grade guides? Planet Ada's avian folk possessed extremely high mental power. Olympus even went so far as to crossbreed those beasts with human sentries and guides. Furthermore, the experiment was unexpectedly a success, reproduced. 80% are high-grade guides.
What about the remaining 20%?
Nothing at all, not avian folks, and also not humans, has no intelligence, only knows blood, thirsty violence.
Doing that every 3 months, is there no one protesting?
The number of guides sent is not a lot, and the inner government has been severely brainwashed. The sentries will even cooperate with high-ranking officials in order to get stronger and more guides. In Olympus, it has always been the strong preys on the weak, survival of the fittest, high-grade eliminating low-grade is the law, capable of doing anything in the pursuit of divine grade. It's really nothing out of the usual.
We will be landing on planet ETA. But after we landed, the spaceship is yours.
This spaceship has dual pilot seats. I need another pilot.
This is not my forte. You can do that. I'll keep watch. Spaceship has break free. Are the preparations ready? The next breakthrough is going to be a tough battle. There are pursuers chasing us. 4 flying ships with heavy artillery.
We only have 3 naval artillery.
It's enough. Get rid of them.
It's homing missile. Sweet.
Can't we wait till there's no one around to do that?
Shut up. You talk too much.
Is this feeding dog food in someone's face?
Why did you wake up?
What are you reading?
Ling Dongliang sent a request for personnel reinforcement. But I've rejected it.
Why?
I've sent over a report on Olympus situation. Our operation has obviously been leaked. There must be a mole in our high-ranking officials. Before the mole is found, what is sent over might not necessarily be aid. Don't worry. I can protect you.
Reinforcements refused.
His Majesty has his own reasons for not accepting personnel reinforcement.
That was just a precaution. Judging on how things are, the situation on planet ETA is completely different from what we originally imagined.
Found Xinyan's adoptive mother yet?
If a high-grade SSS guide hide deliberately, finding her won't be an easy task. And the cabinet probably found out something lately, evading us and putting pressure on Tristana, demanding the removal of low-grade guides in the military department.
Seriously, what an aggressive old woman.
Berlin has wanted to do that for a long time. She has always favored having the high-grade guides from the academy to replace the lower echelons in the military.
Those high-grade porcelain dolls of hers? Can they go to the battlefield? Have the soldiers under me risking their lives in the front line while they hide in the rear? Don't even think about it.
Calm down a little. I think we need Duke Garcia's support currently.
He can still stay neutral after what happened to Shen 6 years ago. It won't be easy for him to switch sides even now.
What if Shen were to return? Maybe the situation will be different.
Sweetheart Cat CAF.
Morning.
You're becoming a regular at this rate. Why don't he give you a half membership card? Regular customer one-time charge is 1,000. Half price discount. Senior, you haven't changed at all. Clearly say out your thoughts and your plans into words. Meticulous like an apparatus.
I always feel that only by saying it out loud can one have a choice. You can choose to do it or not.
I'm different from you after all, Senior. I don't have a heart as resilient as yours.
I seem to know who has come.
Ahem. I'll transfer some compensation from the account.
Just in time. I've made stars, moons, birdies and kitties. You can spend 3 minutes praising me, then you can eat afterwards.
What did you say these are?
Alright, I know what my skills are. You don't have to give me face and finish them.
It's actually quite delicious, I'm serious.
Lying again?
Seems like that's how I've always been. Already used to it.
But you being like this is not very likable.
Politicians aren't very likable. I didn't become a sinner just to be likable by others.
That's right, you always make very thorough plan, even down to the final outcome. It looks as if you have given out the choice to choose, but in actual fact you even have the other person's personality taken into consideration, just like Shin 6 years ago, impulsive, honorable, and committed. You're very gentle, but is very firm here.
For the creation of a new centralized government, countless sacrifice is required.
Then, will you sacrifice Scarter?
I will sacrifice myself.
Where are you two planning to go next? Any particular idea?
We haven't thought it out yet. Is this considered a treason?
Olympus calls themselves an alliance. While the Empire didn't acknowledge, so how is this call a treason?
Where do you think we should go?
To the Empire. That place suits you two better.
But I've heard, the Emperor's political power is unstable, and the implementation of the new democratic governance is filled with many challenges. Moreover, decisions of Olympus' eventual retrogression is still an uncertainty.
You don't trust the Empire?
I only believe in what I see with my own eyes. Your Majesty, we will be in the Empire, waiting for your triumphant return.
According to Planet Ada's defense map you sent me before we depart, if we walk in this direction.
After getting off the spaceship, he has been looking quite listless.
We can reach before 5 tomorrow.
Open wide.
No mental energy was expended just now.
I hate you dense like a block of wood.
Are you hungry?
So in another sense, he is indeed hungry.
Let's go.
Okay. What is that?
Crossbreed defects. Don't look. It is impossible for you to save everyone. What's on your mind?
The marked area here is a laboratory. It should be for Nerder, the place for crossbreeding. I wish to go there. Maybe I can do something there.
You'll have to go alone. I have to go and get the Divine Grade Guide's genes. This is my responsibility as the Empire's monarch.
I know. We shall move separately. I will protect myself well.
Don't be reckless in the face of danger. Wait for me to come and get you.
Okay. There's more sentries than expected at the laboratory area. It won't be easy trying to get inside. I have to quickly find out what's going on in the laboratory area, then meet up with Shizhao. The stimulant I've secretly hidden earlier, hope I won't have to use it. How many times are you on duty today? Is it the same person every day?
First time, not the same.
Being manipulate. Medical lab. Genetics professor, Chris.
Where are the Divine Grade genes?
What Divine Grade genes? Are you sent from above to get rid of me? I know they have caught me peeking yesterday, but I still want to say doing that is wrong. It's too cruel. If you want to kill, just kill me. I won't continue to work for them.
You can resign if you want. Tell me where the Divine Grade genes are first.
I've said there's no Divine Grade genes. Didn't you know that Olympus has revoked the Divine Grade genes transfer mission a while back and changed to a batch of clones to be sent over instead? If you don't believe me, you can use my card to dig through all the genetic classification here. My card has the highest authority.
Why are you so late today? The innermost room. Quickly send it in.
Haha, heard that blood of this kind of beast is like a heat inducer for humans?
Where's the syringe? Let's see if it'll get any rejection.
Don't get too overboard. We're just having some fun. No one's gonna die from this.
Are they dead?
No, they've just been hypnotized. Can you stand? I'll help you leave this place.
I can't. Legs have no strength.
I'll carry you. You.
Qin Yun.
Hey, what happened to you? Why did your complexion suddenly look so off?
He's a guide. And did mental marking before.
Where's your sentry? It doesn't matter if you're keeping silent. Do you know what this is? Brainwave breaking medicine. Tell me where your sentry's at. It's really such a pity that you didn't establish final stage mark with him. You're obviously a low grade.
What's wrong?
Inject.
Hey, what's going on? He died? Isn't the mental restraint added? How can he still use his mental ability? Brain death. How did you do it? The information clearly says a low-grade guide. Get him locked up in the cabin. I have to go report and see. That guy is here.
Shizhao.
What's that on your neck?
They inject me with an inhibitor.
What are they doing injecting a low-grade guide with an inhibitor? Does it hurt? Is it that painful? Let me heal your wound. You're already an adult and still acting like a spoiled child. Let's go. We're getting out of here.
Intruders are in Area 5.
Assist Zhong Yan to open a path and head east. There's someone to aid us there. I'll head over after taking care of those people behind.
Okay. Damn. My mental energy is depleting continuously.
Get on. Qin Yun. Chris.
What's the matter? This is my first time piloting a flying vessel. And my driver's license has expired. Goodness. Just how many stimulants did he use?
How is he?
Isn't he your guide? Shouldn't you know his condition best?
Haven't complete final stage mark with On Yun yet.
Shut your mouth.
Such bad temper. Your guide must have normally spoiled you too much. Oh, I'm not a bad person or something. Although I've once taken the wrong path, but I've turned over a new leaf now.
Don't be anxious, I'm here.
My pair of eyes with nowhere to hide. Seriously, youngsters these days.
That's enough.
Won't do. Why aren't the pheromones working?
How can that? The examination result is out.
Guide's mental ability value.
Why is the data in such a mess? What the hell did they inject it into you?
Maybe their inhibitor is slightly more special. I'll probably recover after some time. Let's not talk about this now.
Where's Zhong Yan? It's right by your feet, can't you see it?
Planet Ada's declaration of war, territorial infringement. Intruder, Guide Qin Yun, part of the Empire's military, has secretly infiltrated our country's important base planet and murdered our country's high-grade SSS guide. Intruder Guide Qin Yun, Lonji high-grade SSS guide confirmed brain death.
I've heard he's just a low-grade guide. General Soldier sure is exceptional.
I can't disclose the relationship between Qin Yun and His Majesty. I'm the
one who dispatched him. I suspected Planet ETA was harboring divine-grade genes, so I had someone to investigate.
Breaking the peace treaty is a serious offense. General, have you not considered the consequences?
I will take on Planet Ada's declaration of war, and depart for war immediately.
half of the troops in the military department were seized by the cabinet under the pretext of investigation. Scarter has promptly gone to the front line, and I will also be heading there shortly to assist the general. General Tristana Leyen will do everything in her power to keep the cabinet in check, while waiting for the safe return of Your Majesty and Guide Qin. We have requested Duke Garcia for assistance in regards to the troops issue, but there's no reply received to date. Lastly, Your Majesty, I have a personal request. We will fight to the death to the last moment. In the event of an unfortunate incident, please have me buried together with General Scarter. I believe there will come the day that justice will destroy the organization's shackles. I look forward to the moment Your Majesty reclaims Olympus.
He will lose his guide abilities entirely in half an hour's time. Are you not going to visit him?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, you can go back to sleep.
I can't sleep. How much time is left? For my guide's ability?
It's my fault. There was no such a thing as divine-grade genes in planet ETA, I've fallen into Olympus' scheme.
It's a good thing we didn't reach the final stage mark. I'm not sure if I have the confidence to carry out conscious hypnosis on you.
Are you going to make me forget about you?
I won't be a guide very soon. Besides, in the future there may be a real divine grade.
There won't be any divine grade in future. From this moment on, I'll only have you.
I wish to complete a ceremony. I am willing to be the lighthouse, lighting the right course for you, calming your anguish, solitude and raging waves.
Raging wave. It's Chinese idiom, which means dangerous situation.
My life now exists for you, and my soul will always be with you.
Is this a dream? Feels like I've seldom dreamed about the past, after becoming an adult. Although Bais and I are not related by blood, but we both love each other dearly, like real mother and son. And the only time we fought, it was when I wanted to go to the guide military department. We were in a cold war for a long time, up till last year. Bais still could not forgive me.
You're awake? How do you feel?
I don't feel comfortable anywhere. When did you arrive?
I've been here for 3 days. You've been unconscious since you've returned to the Empire's capital. You're really too reckless, not worried about the risk from injecting all those simulants.
I didn't think that far at that time. It'll be gone soon anyway, might as well put up one last fight. Aren't you the same at that time? How could my situation at that time be the same as you?
How did you find out?
I guessed it after hearing the story from Shizhao, and seeing all those familiar faces at the Duke's residence.
Yeah, I just didn't expect this kind of thing would happen to you too.
The two armies on planet ETA are in a stalemate. His Majesty have to take command in the front line. The Empire has never been forced into such a predicament before. Perhaps this will be the first failed campaign since the monarch ascended the throne.
It's all nonsense. The cabinet is only capable of manipulating the public opinion. Watching this is meaningless.
When did the war start?
The war had already broken out before your return. The incident this time concerning you and His Majesty. The cabinet surely know no less than us. Tristana has impeded them several times for you. It's better you avoid that old hag Prime Minister. Otherwise, you won't even know how you die.
I don't think I'll be seeing her either.
Odds are she has already figured out that you're the one pacifying His Majesty. Just because you don't find her, it doesn't mean that she won't come for you.
But I no longer have my guide ability.
The very fact that you're now useless makes it even easier for them to harm you.
This universe is absolutely unstoppable, beautiful lady. Admiral Tristana is here to visit.
Are you sure you're here visiting the sick, and not poisoning?
Good day, General.
It's good enough that I handmade these for you. You better eat them all up. Isn't it all eaten now? How's the taste?
It's too sweet.
Crunchy and tasty. It's delicious.
Humph. Quite a sweet mouth you have, no wonder His Majesty likes you. It's really such a pity, you're too impulsive. I've looked into your frontline battle records, exceptional abilities, likes to act independently. At Planet G there's only one person at Major Elbier's side guiding nearly 100 of centuries. Afterwards, that person even lured a high-grade guide alone. Luckily His Majesty came to your rescue. The mission this time, also.
The blind confidence I have in myself, falling into a trap.
Your physical condition is also unusual. As a matter of fact, there is a likelihood for a high-grade guide to heal the brain wave of a guide of lower grade than themselves. I've tried a few times, but it doesn't work on you. Moreover, you killed a high-grade SSS guide and is the only guide who can soothe His Majesty's consciousness cloud.
Are you saying that Qin Yun's actual grade may be higher than SS rank?
It's all too late now. I'm even worse than a low grade now.
What's our next move? The cabinet will find out Qin Yun no longer has his guide ability soon enough. Who will protect him when that time comes?
That will be up to His Majesty. The current situation is very unfavorable for the royal family. It has been hard for me to hold them off on my own. And it's outside of His Majesty's jurisdiction. The cabinet even had plans to cripple the authority of the royal family. As for Scarter, he's finally able to pull back from the front line, yet had to be temporarily separated from Lin Dongliang.
What happened to General Scarter?
In order to protect you, Scarter took the responsibility for breaking the peace treaty, and is going to be detained by the cabinet today, to be scrutinized and investigated.
Your scent is a little off. Are you seducing me?
Scarter, do you not want to mark me?
Don't be silly. I've been thinking about it constantly. Even while dreaming about how I can mark you to my heart's content.
Then why?
Not right now. The cabinet is arriving soon. The little time we have isn't enough.
The real reason why Scarter isn't willing to mark me now is actually the same as to why I want to be marked by him.
Alert. Intruder alert.
They're here.
Executive Director of Evilio Academy, Professor Quinta.
A dimensional cage? Teacher, this isn't according to the protocol.
The cabinet has the authority to enforce mental spirit confinement on dangerous individuals who breach the peace treaty.
Lin Dongliang, calm down.
I thought you'd take the day off today, at the very least half a day's worth.
I don't have the time to be spent idling around. There's someone waiting for me. It's time for us to retaliate. Good afternoon, fellow citizens of the Empire and sentries and guides currently fighting on the front lines. About the countless rumors on the battle at Planet ETA regarding our country's soldiers that have been circulating around few days ago, we strongly refute them. The Empire will not breach any peace treaty on our own volition. But there's also a limit to our tolerance. And Planet ETA has indeed infringed this limit.
Do you have any evidence?
I am very fortunate. When our soldier discovered Planet Ada's conspiracy, had rescued an outstanding pair of companions at the same time.
This is my individual ID. My companion and I were the test subjects for this batch of Planet Ada's crossbreed experimental project. Under His Majesty's protection, we were able to reach the Empire safely. Naturally, the personnel rescued by His Majesty this time also include a Planet ETA gene pool's high-rank researcher, Mr. Chris. It's just that currently he has to accompany His Majesty to the front line to dispose of Planet Ada's illegal genes.
Dr. Chris?
You mean that Dr. Chris?
For those fighting for democracy, liberation, and equality. There won't be inferior people. We will unwaveringly move towards this path.
They wouldn't have to experience all that.
Both of them are prepared to make the sacrifice at any given moment. It isn't for your sympathy. It's because of their unwavering ideals and the resolute aspiration they strive for. That they are qualified to stand here and be my indispensable aid. That was something His Majesty had once told me. I didn't understand it before, but I seem to have finally understood what it means a little now.
In just one night, Lin Dongling became the idol of the Empire's citizen. The overwhelming support from the public has pressured the cabinet to release the remaining half of Scarter's troops and allocating 30% high-grade guides to the war effort. But regrettably, under the guise of internal investigation, Prime Minister Berlin had forcefully detained General Scarter himself.
The front line is basically considered under control, but we don't have any spare troops. His Majesty is unable to return for the time being. It's not that he doesn't want to visit you.
It's all right, I don't really miss him that. Well, I actually do miss him quite a bit, don't you tell him that.
All right.
Actually, I get it too, even if he does come back. The way I am now probably can't return to his side. General Leyen has informed me about the cabinet. For my safety, it's better to be separated, isn't it?
I might have to be away from the store for a while. Don't forget to clean their stools daily. They don't like robots. Don't feed them too much canned food. Several of them already have 3 highs.
You have been nagging non-stop since yesterday. Is this going to be a one-way trip?
Don't say such things. It's bad luck.
The Duke's residence.
Do you remember the book I've read a while back that mentioned the way to dispel hypnosis? How does a guide like myself who can't get into bonding heat seduce a SSS rank sentry? Excuse me, is your residential having a shortage of staff to wash the lions?
Half a month later.
You mean Shinjuafan? I've not seen him for half a month now, and the Secretary of State.
Did you not know? Duke Arthur has dispatched troops, and if everything goes well, His Majesty will be returning today.
Ah, is that so?
Yup, and Scarter's detention got rescinded. Lynn Dangling finally can go and fetch him home.
That's really wonderful.
But we can't lower our guard too. That old witch is always up to some wicked ideas, might just turn around and stab you in the back.
Aha. Have a feeling that someone is staring at me.
Your Majesty, you appearing here like this, will only make that bunch of old fogey in the cabinet pay more attention to this guide.
Where did Zhong Yan go? Ah. Already no longer able to see it.
He's getting discharged today. You're not going to see him off. He seems to want you to go over there.
There's no need.
Blooded.
Take a good rest when you're home.
Guide Chin. Looks like you have recovered during your stay in the hospital.
What is the meaning of this?
General, do you really want to get involved in this matter? I've heard the Secretary of State has already left to receive General Scarter. There's still a lot of unexplained matters on planet ETA side. Guide Chin is required to come with us.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty has just returned. Why didn't you go and get some rest?
Since everyone happens to be here, I could make some announcements. In the future, this man will be given half of the Empire's sovereignty. To put it in simpler terms, is that I will be marrying him.
It's fine that he's safe and sound.
Let Scarter have a good rest. You can take leave to spend time with him too.
My previous leaves have been used up.
Doesn't matter, I approved it. By the way, I'm getting married. When you come back, help me think of a wedding plan. Need to be more extravagant.
Any instructions from His Majesty?
His Majesty has informed me that he's getting married.
Has His Majesty finally make his move?
Got carried all the way from hospital. Don't want to remember.
Oh gosh.
You've lose weight. Have you been eating properly?
Well, I know you said that in order to protect me. Don't you worry, I won't misunderstand.
You think I did that to protect you?
If not,
why the hell would I want to marry you if I don't love you? Are you stupid?
Calm down, let us talk it over.
Where's your reply?
I accept. To marry. Marriage.
Who's bothered about that? Don't you dare not marry me.
Then what are you bothered about?
Say that you love me.
I just got back and met with those old fogey from the cabinet. Honestly speaking, they have a big issue with me suddenly parachuted in as the Foreign Affairs Minister. Not to mention the Empress Your Majesty has chosen is also of civilian class. Although they don't dare to brazenly oppose to your decision, but there's surely no lack of underhanded move. You got to hire some paid commenters to go on Universe 818. Or you can try posting photos of both of your lives on social media.
Why do I have to show my wife to others?
I remember when your wife was a low-grade guide, he lived under the same roof with thousands of sentries a day, might have even showered together. Qin Yun will only live under the same roof and shower together with you.
Intense desire to live.
The size isn't quite right.
I wanted to make one for Zhongyan.
I'm the one marrying you. Why the hell are you making this for that stupid dragon? Need to get down on one knee. You will propose.
Seems fair that we each propose once. Will.
I have accepted.
I haven't said anything yet.
Shut up.
Right now I don't have any pheromones.
I know you can't receive pheromones now. It's not because of pheromones that I kissed you before either. It's because I wanted to kiss you that I kissed you.
I can just unpack myself.
This kind of chores, like organizing a luggage, can just leave it to me.
Professional aura that's hard to refuse.
Okay. Such lightning speed.
Sire Qin Yun, is this a letter your highness overlooked?
To Qin Yun.
At that time I was young and stubborn, and it felt like I'll lose if I were to give in.
Does your highness want to read it?
I'll be reading it.
Then I'll be helping your highness to put away the other luggages. Please take your time reading it.
I still remember when you're so small, staying in my embrace, without crying or fussing. It feels like you grew up overnight, and can look after me, look after the neighbor Grandpa Chen. You're a big boy now but still can't ride a horse, although it's true that you're really good at taking care of them. Do you still remember the white pony you had before you're 8? He always followed you around, was very well behaved and obedient.
A white pony? Why do I have no memories of it?
I was always so worried that you would be in danger once you left my side. But I've forgotten that you're already a big boy. Actually, it is not that you can't live without me, but I'm the one who can't live without you. You're like the dashing horses galloping in the ranch, courageous and undaunting but also caring. You're going to leave my ranch someday, and head towards a greater future. I just can't bear it, can't bear to let you grow, can't bear to see you leave. Worried that you'll get seriously injured, not staying under my protection. But I have forgotten that you didn't need my protection in the first place. You're the heaven's act of benevolence, you're my pride, my gentle and courageous little tough guy. Don't be afraid of failure and hardship, I'll be there for you. Forever loving you, your mother Bice.
You're annoying. Do you think Chinese style is hanging 2 Chinese knots? Stop being an embarrassment, you idiot. He can't see you now no matter how beautiful you become. Come here.
How did your cloak get wet? Did you scold Zhong Yan again?
Either acting cute or crying the whole while, and you're still treating it as a treasure. Stop pampering it.
I think you pamper it more than we.
Why are you standing so far? Arthur will be coming over for dinner this evening. His guide has returned.
Shen Zhuofan has gone back.
I have never told you Shen's full name. Shouldn't you be explaining what is going on here?
This is actually a very long story.
Forget it, explain after we're done kissing. I have all the time to hear about it anyway.
This feels different from usual. Where did you learn this?
Humph.
100 different ways to kiss.
Master, is your grace looking for Mr. Shen? The gardener just said that he saw Mr. Shen with the lions. Why don't your grace take a look over there?
Why didn't you wake me up?
Can't bear to.
Don't think everything will be all right just by being a little sweeter. Sweetheart, don't burrow into people's hair. There's no comb, just have to make do with this.
Is this your new job after the pet store shut down and you got laid off? Are you here for food or here for work?
Don't worry, it won't bankrupt you.
Have some more.
Did you lose weight? You don't look well either.
Did I? I've not weighed myself. I've been sleeping late lately.
I'll take you to nap for a bit. You can continue eating if you wake up hungry.
Go and sleep, I'll fetch you later.
How did you look after him, for him to be in that state? You've been abusing him?
I remembered everything.
He released your consciousness hypnosis.
Is the Divine Grade Guide really in Olympus?
I have no clue. I do appreciate your willingness to send troops, pressuring the cabinet to release Scarter.
That wasn't my decision. Zhuofan was the one who wanted to help you. Your guide is in the same situation as him, don't you wish for him to recover?
I certainly hope for Qinyan's recovery. But no matter if it's Tristana or Lin Dongliang, the results are unsuccessful.
Only a divine grade can completely treat the brain wave. If you want to marry a guide who no longer has guide ability, the cabinet and Olympus will definitely not take it lying down.
I was worried that he wasn't treating you well. To think you still made him forget about you, that was simply an abandonment facade.
Please, the me then was the same as how you are now, or no, even worse, we already had the final mark. In the worst case scenario, at least one of us needs to live.
Then what did you do recently to get yourself in this state?
It's a long story. I've released Arthur from consciousness hypnosis.
That kind of thing still can be released.
Can. Just need to do that once.
Don't tell me you did that with no restraint and become like this.
It would be nice if that was the case. Should I die beneath a peony flower, I will still be an elegant ghost.
He feels more like a piranha flower to me.
Have you do it with His Majesty?
How is that possible? I can't even have bonding heat.
It's good that you haven't do it, won't become the same as me. The hypnotic suggestion I set before was rut. But as you know, I no longer have the guide ability, and was unable to trigger a real bonding heat. I could barely endure Arthur's mental powers during the deed, and completely passed out. I used to think losing my guide abilities was nothing scary, as long as I am alive. However, it's the first time I thought how nice it would be if I am still a guide now.
What are you staring at?
I want to ask if it likes this.
He is cuddling you. Its head is over there. Wings are over here. And its tail is right there. It is currently cuddling you. Because I also wish to embrace you.
Do you want to take a break?
Good afternoon, Sire Secretary of State. Do you want to have some tea? I will ask Shinjuafan to join us. How is General Scarter?
Of course he's well since he can take a break. Zong is fine too, Yuan Bao is taking care of it. Scarter has just sent a message saying he won't be coming back this afternoon. Him, Duke Arthur, and His Majesty. The three of them have gone hunting to relieve their aggression.
Looks like we can have a tranquil tea time together today.
Why do I have to come with you guys? Clearly I have a guide.
You mean Lin Dongyang? Have you completed the final mark yet?
Not yet, but that's because I've turned him down.
Not yet, just say not yet. Don't make excuses for your incompetence.
You make it seem like you have one. When I was in a relationship, you still didn't know where you're at.
What's the damn use? Still get dumped anyways.
As much as I want to, but we can't.
It's getting close to mealtime. Let's start a campfire later.
Are you guys roasting your nutritional supplement before eating?
Why is there a guide who wants you?
I don't think your residence is so poor that you can't afford a chef, right?
What do you know? Know what's 24 filial exemplars, good husband?
Come and try my homemade dipping sauce. Give it a taste.
The meals prepared by the chef at Arthur's place aren't as delicious as Arthur's.
The Duke can cook.
He does. I remember Scarter does too.
Scarter also knows food sculpt and appetizer platter. And his secret dipping sauce is especially delicious. Actually, if it is during peaceful times, a family of guide and sentry have always been the former goes out to work while the latter stays at home. After all, there are still more mental energy labor required. You can give it a try too. Who knows, His Majesty might be good at it.
Him cooking in the kitchen, that kind of image doesn't fit Mercury no matter how I imagine it.
Do you want some late-night snacks?
At this time, let's not trouble others.
I'll make it.
Do you know how to cook?
Isn't that sort of thing very easy?
Ugh.
Any cravings?
I guess Jiaozi. This should be quite easy.
Don't you want something else? Wouldn't Jiaozi be a little too easy?
I really love to eat Jiaozi.
Really, I just can't win against you.
Hold on. The dough, water. Don't use too much water. This here needs a little more kneading.
Is this always so troublesome? Actually, I'm better with other dishes. I just can't control my strength well with this one.
It's alright, 4 is fine too. This Jiaozi is sweet.
These 4 are as sweet as honey. I wanted to make a couple eternal love, too. The rolling pins were all broken.
After more than a month, the war on planet ETA finally drew to a close with a reconciliation. Since coming into power, this is the first defeat of the Empire's monarch, and it is a loss at the hands of Olympus. Although Arthur eventually favored the royal family, but Scarter's military authority was taken over by the cabinet.
Your Majesty is still too young. Hopefully your Majesty will not be so haphazard with your wedding, lest it ends in failure.
I always remember the teaching you have given me when I was a child, to be firm with my own emotional and political stances. I have not disappointed you all these years, have I?
Brainwave breaking medicine is totally ineffective on sentries. Ought to say, other than their own genetic flaw, a sentry's existence is like a powerful bug.
Actually, even if you told me all that, I don't understand any of it.
You're practically going to become the First Lady. Can you make some contribution to the country's scientific research?
I've already donated myself to your research studies. What more do you want?
His Majesty is in a foul mood today.
What happened? Did he have another argument with the cabinet this afternoon?
There's also the battle on planet ETA. It's always unpleasant to be losing the battle.
Where is he right now? I'll go have a chat with him. It feels like I've mistakenly stumbled into a fairy tale.
A ruthless sleeping beauty.
Aren't you asleep?
What's the results of the examination?
Still the same old. Chris can't heal me either.
I don't mind.
Yeah, Madame Berlin is the one who minded more, haha.
I'm really sorry. I'm a worthless trash, who's unable to protect you.
No.
Let me finish. I'm not just going to reproach myself. I love you. I'd like to get married to you.
Didn't I agree to that before?
The one before doesn't count, didn't prepare a draft, and I was too nervous. It's not perfect.
Do you do this for every important matter?
Do what?
Preparing draft, writing scripts, making a guide?
Draft for meetings or speeches are all handled by Lin Dongliang. Only matters involving you, I will prepare everything personally. And also reflections and diaries.
Then can I take a peek?
Suddenly excited.
I think better not. Even I feel gross from the cringe.
Not even just a little bit. Pretty please. What are you shy of? Things such as diary definitely should be framed up.
Already regretting telling him all those.
Such a valuable sentimental item.
Sweet. The sky's not dark yet, don't get too excited.
What brings you here?
I'm now the Foreign Affairs Minister. Of course I can be here for important matters.
Found already?
Have you found out something?
Your adoptive mother, Bice. She's currently living in Horkin Grassland, and it took us quite a lot of effort to locate her.
I think you'd like her to be here for our wedding. I've several gifts prepared in advance. What does your mother like? What's all that crying for? He's only going for a few days, not like he's not coming back.
Can I turn over? I won't squash it, right?
Won't squash it to death. What are you worried about?
Sense that it's about to cry.
Get lost if you want to cry. Don't you dare leave your snot on the bed sheet. I'll have Chen Xiao and Tristana protect you on your journey. The both of them will at most quarrel a little on the way. If they get into a fight, remember to stay far away.
How many gifts have you actually prepared?
It's not a lot. Remember to say lots of my compliments in front of mother-in-law.
You actually know of the word mother-in-law. She'll definitely be delighted if you're willing to call her mother-in-law.
I will write you letters.
Isn't there the communication device? Can't we just call each other every day?
Anti-romantic field.
Never mind. Stay safe. You're not allowed not to miss me.
Your Majesty, are you moving the entire empire to your in-laws' home?
Where's General Tristana?
The both of them wouldn't dare to quarrel in my presence. The other must have gone into hiding.
Because Fiery Lass is thin-skinned.
She's just simply disgusted with you.
As expected, I really dislike being apart. You've really become a glittering sparkling dragon.
Why is he the sentry who's my 100% match?
Your relationship, Air, why is it so terrible?
I was just 12 when he's 20 years old, and that idiot wanted to mark with me the first time we met, but I was still a lowly at that time, a lowly. A pure, innocent, simple-hearted LOL. What kind of human being is he? What kind?
Even though you can't control the attraction between 100% match rate at all.
Forget it, let's not talk about that stupid. Actually sending you to Bice this time is after His Majesty much consideration. The royal family plans to shake up the cabinet in the near future, so it's to keep you out of the political turmoil. But we can't rule out that old witch Berlin will not cause trouble for us when clutching at straws.
Cause trouble for me? How so?
Assassination, kidnapping, as long as it's something you can think of, the cabinet will be able to make it happen. Why else do you think His Majesty will send me and Qin Shao to protect you? Although that guy and I have always found each other disagreeable, but in terms of combat strength, Lin Dongliang and Scarter have not been a match for us. Don't worry, this lady here will definitely let you become the man of the Emperor safely.
Then really, sorry for the trouble.
Please identify. Isn't this the legendary divine grade mental spirit? This is the first time in my life seeing this. His Majesty's dragon is indeed not fake news. The title definitely need to be long. That's PS right. Isn't mental spirit something ordinary people can't see? I heard His Majesty's mental spirit can't even be seen by the sentry and guide. What's with the sudden crystals on it? What's with the sudden crystals on it? Coaxing wife, send.
What's wrong?
Probably because the darkness from thinking of being forever alone before was too deep, and finally having found a wife, Our Majesty sure isn't your average hard worker.
Your Majesty, the more you show your affection for Guide Qin, the more the cabinet will be convinced of what your weakness is. Is Your Majesty not worried at all?
What's there to worry? He is indeed my weakness. But he is also my armor. I will not repeat the same mistake twice.
Wow, the length of this letter is too much.
It's freezing over there, remember to stay warm. It's been a long time since I last wrote, my handwriting isn't pretty, no hating on it. How many times have you missed me today?
How many times? Seems to have lost count a little.
The cabinet is suspected to be colluding with Olympus, but there is a lack of evidence that the investigation on planet ETA was forced to be suspended. It won't be easy to touch them, but it is necessary to fight and claim back Scarter's military authority. P.S. Scarter doesn't do anything nowadays, just following and sticking close to Lin Dongliang daily. He dares to shove PDA in my face. That guy is tired of living. Zhong Yan refused to let me remove the diamonds on its body. That dumb dragon thinks itself as beautiful as hell, basking in the sun all day long just to keep dazzling at every moment. Told you not to spoil him too much, but you just didn't listen. He's now getting more and more undisciplined. Bajin made apple pie today. You're not here, so I'm the only one eating it. I'm also learning how to make it. I'll make it for you when you return. No matter what the future holds, I will always protect you, and won't let any harm come your way. I'll swear upon my life, to give you happiness. Love you always, Mershirishi Zhao Isa.
What's the matter, General Tristana?
You stay in the room, don't come out, and also don't make any noises. I'm heading over to get you.
This secret code.
Go, get to the cockpit.
What happened? Did people from the cabinet attack us?
There are their people on the flying vessel. I thought the other side won't take action so soon. They turned out to be more impatient than I had expected. Damn it. Cognition web. It's a high-grade guide. I'll hold him here, quickly run towards the cockpit.
Got it.
What's going on? Why is the mental attack not?
Why aren't you in the cockpit?
That is, because of this.
High-grade guide? Did he not launch mental attacks on you? How did you defeat them?
Physical attack. I don't know. It seems that his mental attacks didn't work on me.
How's that possible? You're clearly no longer a guide.
Can't you be gentler when giving mental power assist? Always giving me a slap with your cognition tendrils. That freaking hurts.
You should be embarrassed for needing help just to beat up one stupid bear. Can you even manage?
You try fighting?
I'm gonna do just that.
What's this? Some kind of little kids fighting scene.
Did you encounter any enemies on the way?
We did, the general got rid of one. And I knocked out one.
Knocked out? You're pretty strong yourself. The remaining guides should have sentries following them, which will be more troublesome.
Just need to kill them off. What's with all that nonsense?
You!
About that. Can you give me a weapon?
This is a high-energy air cannon. The recoil is too strong, so it's usually unsuitable for guides to use, but it's very effective, and a single shot is enough to overpower a sentry.
Not bad. Shouldn't have any problems.
I'm not expecting you to have that much strength.
I carried a 20 kilograms trauma bag when I was on the front line, but carrying 40 kilograms will be strenuous on me, and for dragon scale, I can't even move it.
Even the average sentries won't be able to lift dragon scale. Do you think everyone is as abnormal as His Majesty?
Maybe in the eyes of others, Mercury is unmatched and invincible. Nothing is impossible for him, unstoppable, but he isn't all that in my heart. That emperor of mine is childish yet weirdly a romantic. Temper isn't the best, but is very caring. A cute hard-mouthed but also gives others a headache when disagreeable. Even without my guide ability, I don't see myself as useless. I wish to honorably stand by his side.
You need to trust your comrades on the battlefield. Do you still have enough mental energy?
Go kill your enemies.
I've helped you guys get rid of the last annoyance. Are you continuing, General?
Is this my punishment for interrupting your happy time previously?
Oh yeah, I just captured a guide. She said her name is Bao Li. Are you acquainted?
Message transmission completed.
Oh, this sure is a familiar face.
Who participated in this ambush?
This year's chief of Avilio Academy, the one who attempted to perform cognitive guiding on you and almost had a mental breakdown. Are we heading to the cabinet now?
ID, Bao Li.
No, we are not going there. Since the cabinet has the authority to trespass the Secretary of State's residence, then it's not a big deal for me to visit the Prime Minister's house.
Madam, it's terrible.
Why did you heedlessly rush here? Do you not know any manners?
The mansion's protective shields are being forcefully shut down.
Good day, madam. I hope that you'll be the same as me, and have an enjoyable time today.
According to the Empire's law and regulations, anyone who jeopardized the safety of His Majesty or His Empress will be prosecuted under treason.
Even if Bao Li is the chief of Avilio Academy, it doesn't mean she represents the cabinet, not to mention Guide Qin is not an empress yet.
I remember, the moment I proposed, madam, you were at the scene too.
But the cabinet has not recognized it until now. Your Majesty, marriage is not child's play, aren't you too obstinate?
Then who do you think has the right to decide my marriage? The cabinet has always advocated hierarchical governance, then we'll just go by your established regulations. I'm sure you must have heard a lot about the history of emperors who behaved fatuously and tyrannically for the sake of their favored concubines.
Your Majesty, that is not how history should be applied.
Your Majesty, please remember your status.
My status? I am the monarch, and a divine-grade sentry. I, over you all, and over the empire, have absolute dominance. With immediate effect, terminate all military activities of the cabinet, confine Prime Minister Berlin, and investigate who instructed the Academy to assault the Empress flying vessel. I'll show the cabinet what hierarchical dictatorship means. If my Empress were to lose even one strand of hair, I will make the entire cabinet disappear forever. Of course, the cabinet may try to challenge my authority, but as for the consequences, it is not something you can handle.
We'll wait here for the imperial family's backup. They'll arrive in the afternoon. If we depart at night, we'll reach our destination by noon the day after tomorrow.
When do you want to leave?
You're the one piloting the vessel, setting out the journey, why even ask me?
Then we'll depart at night.
Why ask when you've already decided?
I was just looking for an excuse to chat with my beloved.
Glib talker.
Don't get injured yourself. I've sent escorts for you. Remember to hide in the back when encountering any troubles, don't rush to the front foolishly. You must think of me every day. Must think about me seriously, not just a passing thought.
To think when he said he's writing is cheesy, it not just courtesy words, it's foul play to write a letter just like it's a love letter.
Zhong Yan misses you very much, playing with the crystal bone you made every day. I really want to show you how dumb he looks now, it's as foolish as you can imagine. I actually saw Scarter knitting a scarf for Lin Dongliang today. He still insisted that he can't control his body temperature, neck feels cold during winter and need outer garment to keep warm. Does he take me for a fool? Scarves are everywhere, can't he just buy one? The one he knitted is so ugly as if Lin Dongliang will wear it. Will you get cold during winter? What color do you like for your scarf?
Who is able to hold out against this?
Since after Berlin was confined, the cabinet's movement has significantly lessened. The Emperor's statement about investigating who instigated the attack on the Empress vessel was obviously not just talk. To seriously investigate the matter in great detail, the consequences would definitely be unimaginable. The cabinet eventually panicked. Firstly, they made a public statement showing support for the Emperor's wedding, closely followed by the royal family demanding Scarter's military troops on the pretense that the Empress required escorts. When the matter came to a conclusion, Berlin was then released from the confinement after 2 days.
Your Majesty, are you satisfied with this?
I hope you can continue to keep this up, madam. The wedding will proceed as planned when Qin Yun returns. Please prepare a bigger red packet for my Empress, after all, this is a once-in-a-lifetime occasion.
We won't be doing anything to you. You can return if you wish to. I'll have the escort accompany you.
How can I possibly have the face to return? I must have been dismissed by Avilio.
Well then, you can go to the military department. You are very talented, the guides military always has a shortage of high-grade guides. It's the way you're acting now that brings shame to Avilio. Is crying all you know as the guides chief? The country wouldn't want to see the academy raised a trash as yourself. There are no tears on the battlefield. Once you fail, your life will be over. Got it?
That's quite impressive.
Oh, you're here.
You finally have the attitude of an empress. His Majesty indeed has a knack for teaching, and has taught you well.
The grassland is so vast, where the hell would Bice be?
I'm assuming the horse ranch with the most horses is likely the one Bice operates. We can split up and search these few places.
But, if either of you manage to locate her first, you must never address her as Auntie.
Why?
Anyways, just can't make her seem old.
Didn't you used to call her mother?
Of course not, she will murder me.
Then what do you call her?
Little Bice.
Shyness meter maxed.
Wait a moment.
Empire's military uniform? Has my house's little baby Yun come?
The nicknames given by this family are not that much different. I'll bring him over immediately. No, your ladyship Little Bice.
Did he ask you to call me Little Bice? That child is still so mischievous after growing up.
I'm sure calling her auntie should be fine. Own.
You can just call me Big Sister.
Big Sister, hello.
You really came to meet us with an impressive herd. How old are you now? Don't you remember spraining your back when walking the horse the year I left?
That happened eons ago. Why did you still remember it so clearly?
Do you think everyone is the same as you, regressing as one ages?
You have grown too big. None of that cuteness from when you're a kid.
Shot another 28 centimeters after entering military.
Well, I'm real sorry about that.
And getting older too, skin's not as smooth as before, there's even crow's feet now.
Hey, that's enough from you. There's so many horses, How do you usually walk them?
Free range raising, hey Ju's watching too. You can't see it anymore?
Something happened on the battlefield. I was injected with brainwave breaking medicine.
How long have you been like this?
Been over a month.
What did you feel?
What should I be feeling?
I heard you're getting married?
Yeah.
Come now, tell me what kind of person he is.
Go and stay in the inner room. You're too much of an eyesore here. That punk is getting more and more rebellious.
Your Majesty, the tailor-made formal wear has arrived. Does Your Majesty want to take a look first?
Are the invitations all written?
I've written most of it. It should be finished in the next few days.
Pass me some, I'll write them.
Is he nice to you?
How should I put it? The first time meeting Mercury, His Majesty the Emperor threw me up in the air like a gymnastic ball. Although he's always mad at me, but he has never really left me for dead. We've been with each other step by step up to this point, even if it doesn't end with a happily ever after. I'm still Mercury's one and only guide.
There may be such a person in this world, who is willing to be with you, in face of suffering, failure or hardships, sharing with you the warmth, joy and also happiness, spending every day, every month, every year, with you till the last of your days. I guess, you must have found such a person.
I know you missed him. I missed him too.
Your Majesty, we have received a landing request from Olympus.
Why are they here at this time? I assumed after the battle at Planet ETA, they would have cut ties with the Empire.
To congratulate His Majesty's upcoming wedding. That's the banner they are flying.
They're thick-skinned enough to come uninvited.
Should we refuse?
There's no need. Since they dared to come, I have no reason not to receive them. Planning to cause a scene? Have to see whether they are worthy enough.
Just get on quickly if you want to ride a horse, quit dawdling.
For some unknown reason, I had this feeling that I shouldn't ride horses, this species.
You still remember?
Remember what?
The mental spirit you had before 8.
I had a mental spirit.
What's that yelling for? You could even become the guide of a divine grade sentry. How weak could you be?
That means nothing to me. My past few years working as a low-grade guide has been a waste. The salary difference between a low-grade guide and a high-grade guide are miles apart.
I once worked at Olympus Guide Research Institute 30 years ago. At that time, the Empire was still in the early days of His Majesty Hilu's regime, and Olympus had not yet formed its own alliance. But they were already burning with ambition.
The Divine Grade Guide plan.
Not only that, sentry genetic duplication, cloning and conjugation. That was the kind of experiment I did daily. If the sentry is humanity's wisdom, then the guide is humanity's compassion.
Are you saying that sentries can be cultured to a higher grade through genetic duplication or cloning?
That's right. The Issa royal family's genetics are only able to pass down to this day is through generations of duplication and cloning. Although the divine grade sentry created through experiments are valuable and scarce, there is also the problem of incomplete abilities due to genetic instability, a height beyond the reach of humanity's wisdom, that itself is evolution. Olympus tried using the same method to cultivate a perfect divine grade guide genetics, but it has never been successful, and the divine grade genetic compatibility rate has never reached 50%. The cultivated clones are simply uncomparable to a divine grade sentry.
That is to say, a divine grade guide is really impossible for them to exist?
No, that's not the case. Olympus is pursuing the wrong evolution method. But miracles and hope tend to happen unexpectedly.
Oh, yeah. Then about my mental spirit.
You'll figure it out on your wedding night. Oh, you youngsters should be a little more passionate and just have to enjoy the process.
We wait for 3 universe hours. Is this your Empire's way of showing hospitality?
Our sincere apologies. His Majesty has lost track of time in selecting the wedding venue. There, for I have come to welcome everyone.
A wedding, I can understand that, it's just that. I heard the Empress is an ordinary person?
The Emperor and Empress are deeply in love. It has nothing to do with being an ordinary person or not.
Sure, that has nothing to do with it. But His Majesty Mercury isn't an ordinary person. Has His Majesty's state of mind been in good condition as of late?
You don't have to go through the trouble to worry about it.
Your Highness Kyle, what brings you down this way? His Highness Kyle wishes to meet the Emperor alone. Could you deliver the message? It means, the Divine Grade Guide would like to have a cognitive guiding session with His Majesty. I hope His Majesty would honor us with an audience.
Divine Grade Guide? Is that what they said?
That is correct.
Although there's always been rumors of Olympus possessing the divine grade genes. But after our investigation, hasn't the cloning been unsuccessful?
Since the other party has said so, it would be a shame not to meet them. Open the door.
Good day, Your Majesty.
Respectfully, to Lady Bice. Looking forward to your scheduled arrival to share this romantic moment with us. With your witness and blessing, this moment will be even more lovely and joyous. Looking towards to having you standing alongside us and welcoming the significant occasion with us. Please relay the invitation to your adoptive mother. I await your return.
Your Majesty, you have a beautiful and mighty dragon. There's no need to get offensive.
Don't touch it with your filthy hands. Scram back to where you came from, and don't let me see you again.
I didn't have any other intention, Your Majesty. As your equal, a divine grade, I think you would need.
I do not need it. And you're not a divine grade either. Merely a defect is not qualified to speak to me.
You're only here not long ago and now you're leaving already. You don't want Mama anymore after finding a partner.
You have to return with me to attend the wedding ceremony.
Wow, what a fancy invitation.
This was prepared by Mercury himself. He really likes these fanciful and cute things, although you can't tell from his appearance at all.
Seems like I was told an amazing tidbit.
Then you just let them stay? Kick them out.
The peace treaty is still in effect. We have no right to intervene with normal state visit.
How is that normal? Why did they send a divine grade here? To bully our Chinyan for not having guide ability? Does that Ka want to be the Empress?
Calm down first. Of course His Majesty won't do anything with him. Scarter has done an investigation. Olympus has always been obsessed with the Divine Grade Guide's genetic cloning. It's the first time in so many years that a guide with a Divine Grade fusion gene exceeding 80% rate appeared. It is akin to a miracle.
Fusion gene is a gene made by joining parts of two different genes. Fusion genes, and the fusion proteins that come from them, may be made in the laboratory, or made naturally in the body when part of the DNA from one chromosome moves to another chromosome.
80%? That high?
If His Majesty He Lu is still around, he could probably become the Empire's Empress. Unfortunately, His Highness is the one in regimen now.
His Majesty He Lu's divine grade fusion gene is only at 65% rate. In the recent decades, the Isa royal family's divine grade genetic bloodline has been deteriorating. Generations of duplication have resulted in the century's fusion rate remaining below 80% until Mercury was born. He Lu had concealed that he used the first-generation divine grade century's genetic and duplicated his own son. But because of his bloodline, Mercury was unable to fully undergo genetic integration. The genetic backlash had even caused one of Mercury's eye to turn into dragon eye. Integration is a term used to confirm the successful binding of foreign DNA into an organism's own genome.
You're merely a defect with fusion rate of 80%. You don't even have the so-called divine grade mental spirit.
Your Majesty, I am after all, your equal. And I'm the only one who is able to see your dragon, isn't that so? There is no suitable guide by your side at the moment. You wouldn't want to get an agitation backlash one day and cause irreversible consequences, right?
Why don't you give it a try? Let's see if your mental energy is able to cleanse my consciousness cloud.
It's not a 100% match rate, right? If the guide was to seduce, and Our Majesty responded, and get into bonding heat in public, what do?
Just shut up if you can't say anything decent.
My worries are not unwarranted, okay? Sentries and guides are naturally attracted to each other to begin with.
You.
Qin Yun, chill.
I was just planning to bring the gun into the room to pack. Aren't we departing tonight?
Don't worry, even a divine grade can't guide His Majesty that easily. Although the other party tried doing so, but it didn't succeed.
His Majesty, is he alright? I tried calling him on the comms earlier, but he didn't answer.
Scarter was having a meeting with His Majesty over here. You do not have to worry. Kyle's mental power isn't strong enough to harm His Majesty.
I will be arriving tomorrow afternoon. Don't forget to let him know.
Okay. Your Majesty, your consciousness cloud has been severely damaged. There's no way Qin Yun wouldn't notice.
It's okay. He can't see Zhong Yan. As for me, call in the makeup artist.
Were you comfortable sleeping on the vessel?
I slept pretty well last night. Ahem, alright, you two should at least take note of your surroundings.
Ahaha, let me introduce. This is my adoptive mother, Bice.
It's an honor to meet you, Your Majesty.
We welcome you to attend our wedding ceremony. You look even more youthful and beautiful than how I've imagined.
Oh my, Your Majesty is such a sweet talker, completely different from little baby Yun.
You're wearing makeup. How come your complexion's so unnatural?
Had a feeling that getting found out is bad news.
Aha, youngsters.
Little Bice has gone to rest first. Now care to explain, what the hell is going on with you?
Your Majesty, why are you here?
Be careful.
Why did mental attack not work on you?
I heard you want to guide my sentry. Take your men and get the hell back to Olympus.
Goodbye. Your Majesty, this time, you're in serious trouble.
Why didn't you tell me you're injured?
These are just scratches. It'll heal in a few days.
Your Majesty, being stubborn at this point isn't a good decision.
Then we'll hold the ceremony after you've recovered from the injuries. I'll be sleeping alone tonight. Don't you dare follow.
Is he being angry at me?
I think he is.
He dares to get angry at me. Humph. Forget it, I'll coax him.
Do you know where you did wrong? Even if I lose my guide ability, it's not like I'm totally powerless. You're not the only one who wants to protect me. I too want to be someone you can lean on.
Then let's get married right away, wait no longer. Once married, I'll lean on you.
Do you understand what I mean by lean on?
I do. I'll trust you, respect you, treasure you, and cherish you for the rest of my life.
What you said is not leaning on, it's a confession. That's foul play.
Let's get married tomorrow.
Live. Royal wedding. Grand event. Beyond compare. True love prevails.
Verify if the newly reserved batch of fresh flowers has arrived. His Majesty demands flowers to be placed everywhere in the royal palace. Pick up the pace. Don't forget to look over the banquet preparations progress.
You sure seem busy.
Help me fix this. Gemstone brooch, shoulder cape, vest, where's my socks?
You don't look like you're getting married.
I even told Shizhao last night to wait a few more days, but he wouldn't listen. I haven't slept a wink the whole night. I'm so nervous that I feel like going to the washroom every second.
Sit down, I'll help to style your hair.
How's the preparation going?
Your Majesty.
Familiar with wearing formal attire?
Somewhat, I guess.
I'll be helping out in front, and leave His Majesty to help you out with the rest.
Come here. There's no need to be nervous. I'm by your side.
I'm afraid I'll be trembling when putting on the ring later. What should I do? Will there be a lot of people watching?
A live broadcast, probably the whole universe will be able to watch.
What should I do if I get so nervous and fall with so many people watching? Will the cabinet cause trouble? Why don't I carry my high-energy cannon?
I'll support you, making sure you won't fall. And the cabinet won't be causing trouble with Scarter keeping an eye on them. As for the problem about having a lot of people watching, I don't think it's a problem at all. At the very least, with so many people witnessing our marriage, it won't be easy for you to get a divorce in future.
Likewise, don't even think about getting a mistress in future too.
Your Majesty, it's time.
It's your turn to put it on me.
This is a live broadcast across the whole universe, Your Majesty. Remember not to embarrass His Highness the Empress.
Chris has finished developing the heat-stimulating medicine. We can test it tonight.
Don't be too hasty. You'll be on your marriage leave starting tomorrow. There's a long period for you two to do it continuously.
Do you still have pheromone inhibitors?
I have. Why?
I'll exchange one heat-stimulating medicine with you for it. Give me all the pheromone inhibitors in your possession.
Why do you need that much for?
It's always good to prepare extras, and I can't hurt him. Furthermore, I'm also afraid that I can't control myself.
I get it. It's been hard on you being a virgin all these years.
What were you discussing with Duke Garcia earlier? I've just browsed through Universe 818, the footage and photos are not bad, it's just that I looked a little silly, I was too nervous and forgot to smile.
You don't have to smile at others.
I still can't believe we're really married. What else can we do other than getting married?
I've said before, I'd give you half of the country's sovereignty.
What can you give me besides that?
I have a lot more to give you. All of my love, and my entire life.
Wait, let me inject the heat stimul.
There's no need. I've just injected the inhibitor. I'll get you in heat yourself, and not relying on some bonding heat-stimulating medicine. I won't be releasing pheromones to bond with you. You don't have the ability to guide now, you won't be able to bear my consciousness cloud.
I'm afraid you can't.
What can't I do? Sentry is just an identification. First and foremost, I am a man. The inhibitors are used up, I'll get Bajin to bring more.
Don't move.
Don't take the risk. You can't withstand it.
Give me. Don't hold it in, I can withstand it. Let it out, trust me, I can pull through, I want to give you happiness. Because I love you, Mercury. It seems like I can see your mental powers. What is happening to me?
You're having bonding heat. After the eternal mark, you will only be mine. Will not be able to separate from me forever.
What time is it? Feels very hungry.
Haven't I fed you enough?
Been wanting to say that for very long.
Where on earth did you learn such phrases from? Why do I have a feeling that my consciousness is being connected to something? This is
your mental spirit. Close that damn mouth.
He grew up just like you have.
Do you still remember running around with him in the ranch before you're 8?
I remembered everything.
Divine grade can self-hypnosis. I just taught you the technique. The only way to end it is to have a sentry of the same grade to break the restraint with their consciousness cloud. In other words, it's to force you to have bonding heat.
Looks like I have to show you more love in the future.
No wonder Tristana and I weren't able to treat your brain wave at that time. You are not a low-grade guide at all.
Divine Grade has a formidable self-healing capability. Not to mention, you have been accumulating your strength since you were 8 years old until now. One breaking medicine cannot destroy all your mental energy.
Actually, it had some effect. It won't have the ability to fly for a while. The wings have shriveled up a little and is recovering at the moment.
That's okay. It can be considered a blessing in disguise. But we are able to see your mental spirit. Does that mean your divine grade gene fusion percentage is higher than His Majesty?
I don't know either. If I am also a genetic replica, then whose replica?
You are not something like a genetic replica. And most certainly not a clone. The reason Olympus has not been able to produce a successful divine grade guide through their research was because they thought, like sentries, guides are able to go through genetic evolution through scientific means, ultimately fuse or replicate a new divine grade guide.
Under the defense of sentries, humanity was finally able to survive. However, the consequential genetic defect led to a sharp decline in the population, until the first case of guide was naturally born, which was written in the third-year literature, Epic of Sentries and Guides.
That's right, history holds the utmost truth. You are the outcome of evolution by natural selection. After more than 100 years, humanity's evolution has finally reached another perfect conclusion.
Stop fooling, you are seriously too energetic.
Have you thought of a name for your mental spirit?
Do I have to think of a name?
Otherwise, what are you going to call it?
A unicorn, so corn is fine.
Are you being serious?
That's how we give names over there. For example, if it's you, you'll be called.
Don't even think of calling me Mare. To think you can come up with such idiotic name.
Alright, then you give it one. I'll listen to you, yeah.
You're giving lip service, aren't you?
I'm not lying. You name it like whatever you come up with.
Humph. Ishtar.
Ish what?
Ishtar, the goddess of nature and harvest from Palea Earth Babylon. The meaning of the name is evening star.
Although you seem very knowledgeable about history, but he is a boy.
Didn't you say you will listen to me?
Ishtar, come, spread your wings and try to fly. Looks like have to take things slowly.
Come here, Ishtar. Good child.
It only gives me the cold shoulder.
It will come over. Because you wish to come to my side.
What is that?
I am the same. What do you think is the reason Zhong Yan loves you to death?
A 1-month-long honeymoon trip. Is it okay for you to be away for so long?
There's Scarter and Lin Dongliang to take charge anyways. I'm already writing the program for our honeymoon. You don't wish to go for that long?
I'm afraid my back won't be able to cope. That isn't it. But, there's a matter I have to attend to before we depart.
Should I be shocked that you are a divine grade guide first? Or should I be shocked that my guide genes are still around first?
I can understand how you feel.
Was called in to give Qin Yun a physical examination 2 days ago.
I didn't expect that either.
Regarding your guide genes, there were obvious signs of abnormalities. You clearly don't have the guide's abilities anymore, but your monthly bonding heat still continues even after having marked. It shows that your guide genes still exist, and you have the genetic memory of the other person. There's a very romantic saying, how does it go? The final ending of a love story is to own each other's genetic fragment?
Is that so? It seems to make sense.
Unable to understand a researcher's romance.
Of course, the #1 scientist in Olympus is not a hoax. I've had some free time on my hands recently and develop a lot of new gadgets. Check this out. Dimensional glasses.
What is that used for?
Ordinary people usually can only see 3-dimensional space, but for sentries and guides, because of their heightened mental abilities, allowed them to see another dimensional space. That is where the mental spirits are produced. That's why I use geometrical dimensions and developed this pair of glasses. It allows ordinary people to see the mental spirit of sentries and guides. So hurry up and call forth your mental spirit to test it out. If this succeeds, the Empire's next 100 years' worth of tax will emerge.
Stop fooling around, let's get down to business first. How do you feel?
There's a stifling pain.
Do you still remember what your mental spirit looks like?
It is an ocelot, named Tian Rong.
Is there any meaning behind this name?
So adorable that the heaven realm doesn't tolerate.
Rest well, you'll be able to see your heaven realm doesn't tolerate when you wake up. How is it?
The numbers are steadily rising. You can continue.
Good. Let's work harder.
The Empress is a divine grade guide. Then, is Shuafan's condition going to?
They are now at the Research Institute. The treatment is going well. By the time we get there, they may be done with the treatment.
The cabinet still doesn't know that the Empress is a divine grade. You're not planning to announce it.
No, and I hope you can keep it a secret if Shen recovers too. The cabinet won't get persuaded so easily. They have been taking charge of Evelio all these years. It won't be easy to uproot the authority they hold.
And you can still go on your honeymoon with no worries.
I wanted them not to worry. What they wanted was a puppet emperor, to make the citizens lose their faith in the royal family. They have a knack for throwing mud, and the best time to do it is when I'm not around. How nasty the rumors are going to spread, will amount to how much humiliation they get in the future. I will not let Qin Yun's genes get cloned by Olympus and do nothing. Once the cabinet has been taken care of, the next one will be them.
How is he?
He just recovered, might be a little frail. Give him some time.
Thank you.
My mental energy wasn't depleted that much.
I know. I simply just want to give you kisses. Now that you're done with the matter, it's our turn to enjoy our personal time.
Is that him acting cute, the honeymoon trip? You're done with your script.
The male lead are us. The lines are romance talk.
I won't be a good actor in that area. Then what about Zhong Yen and Ishtar?
They are backdrop, no lines.
99% of planet are ocean, only 1% is land.
Wow, it's all water. How high is the moisture in the air here? It's impossible for people to live here, right? Is this the rumor taking me to see the ocean?
Shut up. We're this. The density of the crystallized ice on this planet is very high. Despite looking so thin, it is able to withstand heavy loads.
My gosh, this is simply breathtaking.
There'll be something even more out of this world later. Zhong Yen. Come, I'll be bringing you to watch Fish Breach.
What is that?
Colossal cloud whale.
How large is it?
This one's still a juvenile. A fully grown one is comparable to a mountain. Colossal cloud whales will only mate and reproduce when winter comes. They are highly intelligent. But their temperament is very gentle, and they're not aggressive. You'll get to see the moment they breach out of the ice shortly.
But mating during winter, is it fine when it's so cold?
Although the surface is frozen, the water in the blue sea is heated. The male whale would sing love poems to the female whale. But we won't be able to hear it.
Since we can't hear it, how would you know what he is singing?
Because if I were to profess my love, I'll also be whispering romantic words to you too. We're having fish later. How many can you eat? Due to the water temperature, there aren't many small-sized fishes, but the meat is quite delicious.
I'll eat however much you catch.
You better not go back on your words. We have to wait for a while more. Have a drink first. How's the flavor?
It's sweet.
Is that so? It didn't taste sweet when I drank it earlier.
Really? But it's really delicious.
Indeed, it tasted pretty good.
Don't tell me that was part of the script too. What kind of script is that? Wow, that's a lot. Didn't expect you'd be so proficient at fishing.
I used to visit every day when I just ascended the throne. At that time, I didn't have any authority, and most of the political power was in the cabinet hands. I am the monarch, yet all I did was idle the day away. The cabinet ostracizes all low-grade sentries and guides, they only value genetics and evolution. They believe that that is the final form of humankind, but that is not how the reality is.
The pyramid ratio?
That's right, the pyramid ratio. The empire doesn't solely belong to us. It belongs to the majority of ordinary people who can maintain the nation's stability. For example, the sentries and guides defending the front lines, and researchers like Chris.
You're clearly standing at the top of the pyramid, yet you have a rare sense of impartiality. Not cold.
All these were taught by He Lu. Because of his impaired genetics, although he was an emperor his whole life, he has never been treated fairly. Even after his death, he has no control over who the person he'd be buried with. I will never let such a thing happen to you. Be it life or death, you can only be by my side. The epitaph in front of the grave will tell everyone you're my guide, my beloved person.
How's your body feeling?
The recovery is going well. Have you been enjoying your honeymoon?
Very full, very happy. I feel like I've eaten a lifetime's worth of fish today.
I recall His Majesty's fishing skill is quite good. Someone from the cabinet came to look for Arthur recently. Did His Majesty not let you go online?
Did something happen?
You better be prepared. The cabinet will do its utmost best to tarnish the public views of you. Even Lin Dongliang can't suppress it. Once the pressure from the public becomes too much, the royal family will have no choice but to respond and address it. What are you going to do at that time?
What do I do? Let Ishtar out.
Are you being serious?
Chris, what's the status of the dimensional glasses you were planning to mass produce?
I haven't applied for the patent yet. You have no idea of the difficulties to get the document. The cabinet is very strict on that.
Go and find Ling Dongliang, tell him I asked for it.
Why are you in such a rush? Even if we mass produce it, we still need to advertise the product.
You can promote for free on the royal family's homepage for a year. And also avoid the cabinet, don't let them find out it was His Majesty and my idea.
Don't talk to other men while I'm not paying attention. I'll get jealous, understand?
Where is this script heading? What are those?
Glowfish. It might have a cute look, but it's very bad-tempered.
How bad-tempered can it? How does it taste?
You heard wrong.
You even laughed at me.
Lady Bice, isn't it time for you to have some rest?
You haven't taken a break yourself either. You've worked hard. The situation with the cabinet.
The same as usual. I don't know where they gotten the information about His Highness the Empress was a failed clone who had tainted the Divine Grade Guide's bloodline.
Did they forget the origin of His Majesty's divine grade genes? Or are they using this incident to depose the royal family?
Could be both. The cabinet also pinned the defeat at Planet ETA on His Highness the Empress, believing that His Highness should be investigated as a war criminal.
I think it's not just the cabinet. We will be facing much more problems since little baby Yun undo the consciousness hypnosis. Olympus is probably preparing to make a move too. They are much more ambitious than we realize. It's been a while, little Cece.
Good day, my lady. I didn't expect you'd bring the horses along. My father's only pastime during his reign was raising and riding horses. He's similar to Lady Bice in that aspect.
I will feel uneasy if they're not by my side. I heard you're proficient at horse riding? Looks like Halu has taught you well. I'm sure he'll be proud of the way you are right now.
You and my father.
I was the first appointed chief of Avilio, and your father has awarded the Academy Medal to me before. Turns out it's been so long ago.
Regarding the cabinet slanders against Qin Yun, I will take care of it thoroughly. You need not worry about it.
Try flying, Ishtar, come here. Fly to Papa's side. Stop licking.
What are you doing?
Child caring. What is that?
Every heir apparent of Issa will receive a Chinese bellflower medallion necklace to be given to their future spouse. I should have given it to you sooner, but I never thought I'd be getting married myself. So it took me a long time to find it.
Do you know what the Chinese bellflower symbolizes?
Good day, citizens of the Empire. We sincerely appreciate your interest in the royal family as well as my private life matters. And at the same time, I am saddened by the cabinet's negative attitude the whole time. I was the one who proposed the mission to planet ETA. Qin Yun was just carrying out my orders. Moreover, during the mission, he sustained devastating damage in order to protect me. I have the right to reclaim all territories that once belonged to the Empire. The accusation of war criminals is complete nonsense.
When was this recorded?
It should be the first day after the wedding. His Majesty only gave it to me these few days. It means not to let the cabinet affect his honeymoon.
Nothing less from a tyrant. There's absolutely no way to disagree with that statement.
He's only so confident now because of my troops backing him. He wouldn't have dared to act so condescending before.
But I'm certain that if His Majesty wanted to recover the territories, Your Grace the Duke wouldn't have refused.
All these years, the one thing he has done right is preparing to reclaim the sovereignty of Olympus. My lion has been craving for blood.
It's a well-known fact that the Issa royal family's divine-grade genes have been passed down to this day through scientific duplication. And for the allegation that Qin Yun is a clone, I refute that claim. This is a defilement from Olympus against my wife, for which, they must pay the price for it. I hereby declare war on the Olympus alliance. Within 1 year, we will reclaim all of the Empire's territories, achieving a complete unification.
He completely glossed over the threat we created. What comes next is simply beyond our control.
He's become so assertive that we can no longer dominate him, be it political authority or emotionally.
Ishtar, if you continue being this way, your wings will deteriorate and you won't be able to fly.
Maximum beauty critical attack.
Don't force it if it doesn't want to fly. It's enough that Zhong Yan can fly.
Indeed.
Get ready, we're heading back.
I will guard your back well. Don't worry and just rely on me.
It's rare to hear your sweet talk. The cabinet did something useful for once. We can visit in the future. You can give this planet a name.
Would giving the planet your name be too cheesy? Are you sure I don't have to let Ishtar out?
I choose to marry you not because you're a divine grade. I'll still choose you even if you didn't recover for life.
Yeah, I know you love me, I love you too. But, aren't you worried? What if I'm unable to guide you? What is going to be the ending for you? The drawbacks of uncontrollable consciousness cloud becomes more evident as you get older, perhaps before you're 50, you might be.
If that time really comes, will you still be there with me?
Of course, I'll be with you. Staying with you, always.
That will be good enough.
The royal family's preliminary congressional session has decreed the repeal of Madame Berlin's position as Prime Minister under multiple charges, which includes dividing the sovereignty and slandering a royal member. Starting from today, the cabinet will be reconstituted. The military will regularly select and train frontline talents and reserve commands from Avilio Academy to prepare for war with Olympus. The person in charge of the institute will be replaced by Guide Shinjuafan. We do hope you will hand over the work as early as possible. Do the two of you have any other queries?
I only hope that Your Majesty has leeway for any regret in the future.
Madam, you are...
The Empire will not write off what you have accomplished, madam. When Olympus first gained independence, the Empire suffered a severe brain drain. And it was due to your dedication that the guides of Avilio Academy were spared from harm. But you seem to have forgotten what your identity was when you achieved all that. Even an ordinary person can hold the important position of Prime Minister. By doing your rightful part to serve the Empire, but ultimately you have put shackles on yourself. Do you feel any regrets, madam?
Teacher, should I arrange someone to send you off?
Letting a low-grade guide to be the Empress? It will one day be the end of the Empire. Olympus Divine, grade guide. Bowley, isn't any one of them stronger than that trash? Has Mercury's eyes gone blind? He has practically brought disgrace to the Empire.
Professor Quinta, congratulations on your retirement.
Your Highness.
Stop the act. I will never acknowledge you. And much less salute to a low-level guide. That is simply never happening.
And I wasn't planning to receive it either. Please be steady on your feet and don't fall over. The royal family has always put importance on impartiality. You do not need to give me a salute. I hope you have a pleasant retirement, Professor.
Why do I encounter this kind of congressional change the moment I return? It's so hectic here. Olympus seems to have reacted to His Majesty the Emperor's declaration of war. There seems to be a high frequency of activities on planet ETA lately.
You're not leaving after your return this time, are you? When will we get to eat your wedding candy?
I'd wish to, but the crux is still the final mark. I have to find an opportunity.
You're dead meat. Good luck.
Why are you giving me that look? Are we still sending someone over to keep watch on Berlin? After all these years, I'm considered to be scared of her. She always catches us off guard at critical moments.
His Majesty suspects that she is conspiring with Olympus. You should know that the cabinet has a hold on quite a lot of genetic evolution technology,
Is something amiss?
How strange, their research's main focus isn't on the guides.
What does that mean?
Now I understand why the cabinet doesn't care what happens to the guides and keeps shoving them into His Majesty the Emperor's bed. What they truly want is the evolution of divine-grade sentries' genetics. If I'm not mistaken, this is also the reason behind His Majesty Helu's destruction of the first-generation sentries' genes. A problem has occurred. Someone has overhauled the cabinet laboratory system, setting it to the initial configuration, restoring it to the original permissions from decades ago, which only allows the founding members of the cabinet and the royal family to access.
The founding members of the cabinet, is it Berlin? What is she doing in the laboratory?
From the recent investigation done by me, Ling Dongliang and others, I'm afraid, her target is stored in the laboratory, His Majesty Helu's corpse. His Majesty has the last remaining remnant of the first-generation sentries' genes in his body. But we do not have the permission to enter the laboratory.
Mercury is stationed at the military's frontline headquarters the past few days. He's certainly unable to make it back in time. I'll think of a solution first.
You have not changed. Still the same. While I've become old, you have never listened to my advice. Why did you not accept the genetic enhancement? Clearly, you can become stronger, but you'd rather create a monster, and then destroying everything along with yourself. Where is that so-called impartiality? You have never treated me with fairness. We could have stood at the top of the hierarchy, but you gave up the opportunity for that godforsaken impartiality. Only a fool would place his hopes on the future. Do you expect that monster to fulfill your last dying wish? This is simply laughable. It is precisely because I am just an ordinary person that I understood the importance of genetics. Why am I not a guide? See, you're not still mine even after your death.
Stop it!
You've come too late. You really do have the initial access to this place. Was it given by Helu?
Halt it! Terminate the transferal!
There's no way. The transfer can't be undone.
A waste of effort. There is no way for you to stop.
I will not be killing you. Only by being alive can you understand what you did wrong. The dead will never get that chance. Don't taint Helu's sentiment with your disgusting self-interest. Your greed has nothing to do with Helu. Loving someone is not about forcing them to become as great as they can be. Rather, it is the resolve to make oneself better.
That's enough, little Bice. Don't cry, we will bring Hela back. You're back. Little Bice never had her own sentry, and her mental energy must have gotten to the point of exhaustion after so many years. I'm so worried that she can't hold on much longer. What should I do? It feels like I'm going to lose her very soon.
Does this guy really have the first-generation divine grade sentry's genetics in his body? Don't be fooled by that, Grandma. He did a surgical implant to have something put into his body. That's really a very big risk. Helu is nothing like the rumors had circulated, weak and incompetent. He was an admirable emperor, whether it's the decision to give up on Olympus in order to protect the empire's guides, or to create Mercury. Every step he took demonstrated an emperor's bold decisiveness, the ruthlessness to sacrifice, and also the Nobel commitment.
He hid in the heart.
Has he gone mad?
It's a little strange. I have to run some tests first. And investigate whose DNA this belongs to. It better not be his own. Not possible. Helu's hair is silver.
Strange, why does he seem to be missing a lock of hair?
Can you please wait for us here? I promise that I'll bring Helu's remains back.
This isn't just a matter of his remains. SSS rank guide is at commander rank. I should be on the battlefield, there's a place for me there. Don't give me that abandoned look. My tough little guy, be strong. You have never asked me who your biological parents were, are you not curious?
I may have thought about it in the past, but not anymore. You're the one who raised me. I feel very contented, having you around is enough for me.
Planet ETA.
Next, the troops will be divided into two groups, with Chen Shao in charge of surprise attack, and Arthur is in charge of tearing apart Planet Ada's defensive stronghold as the vanguard, followed by Scarter finishing off the rest, while I will lead a direct assault on Olympus.
Albier, it's been such a long time since we last met.
Well, I'm going to propose to Senas.
The both of you are together.
Yeah, but the low-grade guide circle are all enigmatic creatures, so it won't be easy to marry him.
Have you spoken to him about your plans?
I did. But he said the straw worm family is humongous. If I want to marry him, it requires the approval of all the straw worms. Aren't you very close with him? Do you think I have any chance?
That is very hard for me to judge. Who are you kidding? Do you know how big the single-celled community is? And that's not including the unregistered ones. Every time there's a low-grade guide gathering, the balls will fill the whole place and can even drown people.
From this day forward, you will all be heroes of the Empire. All of you will be protecting the land under your feet, protecting your family, your sons and daughters, and your loved ones. If we were to return victorious, the scars and medals would become our honor. If we were unfortunately killed in action, my carcass, along with my devotion, will lay rest in a foreign land. While my soul will traverse the boundless starfield and the faraway Milky Way, to return to my beloved side, never in solitude.
The guide unit will depart in 5 minutes. There are quite a lot of guides under manipulation here, and many of them are still underage.
Most sentries are die-hard loyalists to Olympus, and only a small handful of them are willing to submit and surrender.
Something isn't right. We encountered too few soldiers in the laboratory area. Looks like what happened before had made them more or less abandon this place.
Planet Ada's laboratory area.
I think we have to head straight to Olympus. If they really did abandon this place, then the scale of Olympus' current military forces is beyond what His Majesty can go up against.
Your Majesty, please be utmost cautious.
Got it. Redo the spacecraft formation.
Roger.
Where are you heading? I'm coming with you.
Just out for a quick reconnaissance. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Then you should remain here. There is no rule stating the Emperor has to personally be involved. If it's only a recon mission, I can go instead.
Stop kicking a fuss. Little Bice will get worried.
I'll get worried if you were to go too. That's not a good reason.
Call Chen Shao and Tristana over. You will board the same vessel as them.
Why would anyone assign their own guide to others? I'll be going with you. You can just arrange any flying vessel for me, or I can operate one myself.
Why are you adding to the problem? Are you trying to worry me to death?
I'm a commander, of course I can participate. But as for you, supposedly, only one member from the royal family can participate, while the other have to stay to take command of the situation.
Don't worry so much. Our location isn't very far away anyway. We can always provide support if something goes awry.
Having said that, I still have a really bad feeling about this.
Planet Olympus.
Don't get too close, please be careful.
I hear you.
Take a look at this.
This place is completely a military base now.
Their security level is very high. We can only stay around for a short while at most.
Can you pinpoint where Helu is located?
Currently looking into it. No, I can't. There are signal jammers on the planet's outermost shell, making it impossible to pinpoint His Majesty's location. Damn, they spotted us.
You guys get out first. I will cover your retreat.
Don't waste time covering. Just go straight ahead.
It's far too late, the firepower is much too strong. We have to forsake either one. I'll go and draw them away. There's something I'd like to show you.
What are you planning?
What the hell is that? It's the mental spirit of their empire's emperor. He is on that vessel. Concentrate fire.
Mercury.
The firepower has gotten weaker. Our side can break through. Go!
It's genetic evolution. His Majesty's initial fusion gene rate with the first-generation divine-grade sentry was below 90%. Hence, His Majesty does not have enough capability to present his own mental spirit in dimensional space.
So the current situation is that His Majesty's genetics have evolved?
I think so. He has become much stronger and has assimilated to the divine-grade sentry's genetics. To be precise, he is not much different from the first divine-grade sentry.
We lost contact with His Majesty. What is our next move?
I can still sense him. They probably haven't caught Shizhao yet. What about Olympus defense?
There are 3 times more troops compared to before.
Notify Arthur and Lin Dongliang to get here as quickly as possible. Assemble all vessels in 5 minutes. I have a statement to make.
I'm still unable to open this culture tube. Still haven't captured them yet? If this sealed tube still doesn't open, the only way to obtain the divine-grade sentry's gene will be from the Emperor himself.
There's no way he could have escaped. He could even be straight up dead in that intense artillery fire. The Empire is now a group of dragons/N, group of dragons without a head. There is nothing to worry about.
Do you still remember the guide who married the Emperor?
That ordinary person? He's not even a low-grade guide, just a worthless trash.
But my mental power doesn't affect him.
How could that be?
It's the truth. I can't control him, and my mental power is totally ineffective. Who the hell is he?
Let's find Helu's location first. I was too willful, and even dragged you down.
Little Bice, you're my mother too. Your sentiments towards my father, I really appreciate that.
My relationship with His Majesty Helu is different from what you are thinking. In fact, the both of us never had a proper conversation. I hadn't graduated in the year he ascended the throne. The Avilio Academy had arranged for me to intern at the royal family. We rarely talked, and even less chance of spending time alone together. When a group of people gather for discussion, it will mostly be about work and studies. He is a gentle person, and my most cherished yearning. This belongs to your father. After he died, I was worried the cabinet would carry out cremation. After all, with you around, and in order to ensure the exclusivity of the divine grade, it's not impossible for that to happen.
The original plan was to cremate Father's body, but Berlin changed her mind at the last minute. Father did not die in peace. Backlash from the agitated state was more serious than expected. Helu's body was covered in self-inflicted wounds when he breathed, his last, with a blood-thirsty look, and his eyes wide open. At that time, no one had the energy to handle the previous emperor's body. The cabinet just left the body somewhere in the palace, and only until the next day did they send someone to clean up. But the strange thing is, someone was one step ahead and he's already neat and clean. Helu's wounds had been properly cleaned, and the person also closed his eyes. With a peaceful expression, he looked like he had fallen into a deep sleep. Wearing the Supreme Commander's uniform, he looked like any of the honorable emperors who died of a natural cause.
I fixed his appearance personally, and cut a lock of his hair for myself. How could I let him leave in such a shameful appearance? He is the person I love.
His Majesty's current troops are mostly people who were eliminated by the cabinet. They are not easy to command.
We can't afford any disturbances at this juncture. I will use my life and dignity to protect what he holds dear. So I have nothing to be afraid of.
Aren't you worried about little baby Yun? He's alone over there.
I trust him.
Little baby Yun is really fortunate to have met you. He has never asked who his parents were. Are you not curious too?
I wouldn't mind even if he's a clone.
He certainly is not a clone.
Yeah, I know.
Qin Yun's father was the descendant of the first-generation divine grade guide, but by no means had inherited the guide gene. It was also the reason I went to Olympus 30 years ago, to keep him under surveillance. In its early years, Olympus governance was not as inhumane as it is today. Although they collect divine grade guides' genetic samples, at the very least, the people have freedom. Olympus wanted to cultivate guides using the method sentries are cultivated, but it had never been successful until one day, they found that person had disappeared. He fell in love with a female guide who checks on him every day. She became pregnant, and both of them decided to elope. But there was no hope of escaping for them. The father, in order to protect his wife, willingly returns and continues being a test subject. I hid the fact that the lady was pregnant, and helped her deliver little baby Yun. We secretly went to see his father, but he has been incarcerated by Olympus. I think there's no one who could bear the thought of their partner being tortured day and night as a test subject. She chose to perish along with him, dying together. I took in little baby Yun, promising his parents I'd treat him like my own child. With more than half of Olympus's laboratories destroyed, I returned to the Empire with little baby Yun. Helu had provided great assistance in order to protect this child. Then he suddenly decided to create the first-generation divine grade sentry. And thus, you exist. I didn't understand why he decided to do that at the time. But I seem to have understood it now. He had placed his hopes on you, believing that you'll eventually meet the person who has been waiting for you, staying together for the rest of your lives, without any regrets.
You're all here?
Yeah, all our ships are docked. So, how did His Highness's speech go?
It went great.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, no matter where you're from, what you've done, or who you stood with before, all that matters now is proving yourself on this battlefield. Prove that you are loyal to the cause, no matter where you stand. This
very moment, your loyalty isn't to the Empire. It's to yourself.
Phew. That was nerve-wracking.
How's the strategizing going? What's your plan?
They both went missing. The enemy's probably already sent troops to look for them. We need to hurry and direct our forces to distract them.
You're saying we push full force across the border to force their hand?
Exactly. General Carter, you'll be responsible for commanding the fleet, while Chen, General Ryan, and I will infiltrate and extract them under the radar.
The signal comes from here. Let me see if I can unlock this.
Those bastards! How could they?
Hieron, we'll bring you back.
Zhong Yan.
The energy mesh is a spiritual attack. The cage is either the same or an enhanced version of the spiritual cage that tortures the master of the spirit animal it contains.
You didn't pass out from that? You really are a force to be reckoned with, Your Majesty. We've just managed to unseal this tube. Care to join me for the grand unveiling?
Why do you even need L-class Esper DNA?
Beatrice, you might not remember me, but I remember you. After the mess you coalesced, our research on L-class guides was nearly crippled. But 2 years ago, we finally figured out why you destroyed our facility. If an ordinary human with a recessive L-class guide gene, combined with an SSS-class guide, can produce an L-class, then imagine what my 80% L-class genetic synergy can produce with someone of 100% synergy?
You're insane!
You should be thanking me. I found the last traces of the primordial Esper's DNA. What's this?
SSS class guide Beatrice.
Every king of the Itzhak royal family is buried alongside the one they loved. Even in death, my father never revealed the love he carried in his heart.
What the hell is this? I went through so much to get my hands on this DNA sample, and it's worthless. None of you are leaving here alive. I can just take the king's DNA instead. It's useless. You're just an SSS class.
That doesn't mean I won't try.
Zhong Yan.
We've lured most of the soldiers away from Zone C.
Troops from Zones A and B are all converging on us. King Hieron's remains were last detected in Zone B. I'm guessing His Majesty and Madame Beatrice are there.
Leave that to me.
Everyone, I found explosives.
I've heard rumors about how they buried enough firepower here to wipe out half the planet.
Looks like those rumors weren't just talk. The wires all lead lip to the lab above.
If it weren't for her, your life... Bice.
Bring Hieron back.
Do not move King Hieron's body. I think it's wired to the detonation trigger. If you move him, the whole places will go up. The amount of explosives. It's beyond anything we can contain. And there's a countdown. We have 30 minutes left.
Everyone, retreat to the safety perimeter. We'll handle things here.
Don't cry. Put me beside Hieron.
I can't leave you here. If we fail to take King Hieron back, how could we possibly leave you behind too?
Even if you take me back, I won't survive. I'd rather die here, by his side. I want my final moments to be with him. I guess this will be our joint burial. You need to go now, or you won't make it in time.
Goodbye, little Bice.
You're so cruel, keeping everything to yourself.
Where are you going?
I need to find a spacecraft. Ishtar won't be able to fly with both of us.
He can. There's no time. We have to go now. Ishtar, go.
What kind of flower is this?
It's a bellflower. And it has two meanings. Eternal love and unattainable love. I hope that when you grow up, you'll be able to hold on to your eternal love.
Get the medical team here.
Forget about me, help him first.
Your Highness.
Why aren't you resting?
You're awake. How do you feel?
Your Majesty, the injury to your eye is too severe. We don't have the equipment or skill to treat it here. We recommend an immediate transfer back to the Empire. There's still a chance it can be treated in time.
No need. With the situation in Olympus, I can't afford to leave.
But,
even with one eye, I can manage just fine. Those who refuse to surrender, eliminate them without mercy.
Their genetics research is far ahead of the Empire's. Wouldn't it be a waste to destroy it all?
That doesn't matter. Olympus crossed a line that should never be crossed. No achievement is worth the cost of their methods. It all ends here.
After 4 months, the land of the Divine collapsed, and the Empire seized control without resistance. Without their L-class guide, the Elders lost the will to fight. The entire Empire erupted in celebration.
His Majesty's, it'll be permanently blind. But at least there's no infection. The doctor says it won't affect his daily life much, so don't be too discouraged.
Got it.
Come to bed.
Does it still hurt?
It hasn't hurt much since the day it happened. Don't look so grim, I'm not dying. Something like this, it's not real loss. If anything, it's a mark, a reminder of the weight I carry. It's better this way. I need to let go of the past. This is how I move forward.
1 month later. Love is an unspoken vow. A silent sanctuary.
When our time comes, let's be buried here too.
Yeah.
His Majesty stopped working, and now we have to handle everything. I couldn't even relax on my honeymoon.
Quit whining. I'm not any better off.
At least Tristana finally agreed to get married. If she hadn't, we'd never get a break.
Her wedding will really be something. She demanded a giant titan as pet as one of her wedding gifts. Chun Shao couldn't take it down alone, so he dragged Arthur and Carter along. They went to Shura's gate last week. I heard His Majesty and His Highness got assigned to Carter's mission too.
Do you need guiding?
Can you shut up when we kiss? How are we supposed to make out like this? Open your mouth.
We shouldn't. Laze around. Have to catch those silver ring serpents.
Is that important now?
At the same time.
Why do I have to come along?
We used all the help we can get.
Stop talking and catch it. I want to get married already.
Phew, glad we made it in time. Snakes were a nightmare to catch. I'm exhausted.
Get some rest. We've still got a wedding to attend tomorrow. I already had Bastian send the gifts over. I've written my instrument of abdication.
Abdication? Wait, what?
As of today, I'm no longer king of the empire. Lin Dongliang will be appointed as president. There won't be an L-class royal family anymore. Just the two of us, living as ordinary citizens.
Sounds nice and all, but what made you suddenly decide this?
Actually, I've wanted to do this for a long time. And now, nothing can keep us apart. Not even death.
You know, sweet talking is your biggest flaw.
Stop messing around. I'm trying to fix your clothes. If we're late, Triss is going to kill us.
Are you giving the wedding speech?
Yeah, why?
What about His Majesty?
He will too. It's the First Lady General's wedding, and it's being broadcasted across the Empire. Of course, the king has to say something.
So, does that mean His Majesty is fully recovered? If so, does that mean less work for you?
I hope so, but I have a weird feeling about this.
With the whole Empire watching, His Majesty wouldn't just back out. Unless he doesn't want to be king anymore.
Don't jinx it.
Ha, but that's impossible.
Haha, right.
Oh my god, what do I do? I'm so nervous.
You'll be fine. Don't overthink it. Just stand there for a moment, and it'll be over.
Easy for you to say. No one gave a speech at your wedding. You just stood there for a minute and that's it. But Dongliang is giving a speech at mine. You have no idea how long his speeches are.
And so, let us all congratulate the newlyweds. And now, His Majesty will give his speech.
Happy marriage.
Oh, thank God. This painfully long 3-hour ordeal is finally ending.
Can I toss the bouquet now?
Forget the bouquet. Toss this.
Here we go.
Finally, it's our turn to get married next. Wait, what's this?
For you.
Thank you.
After the monarchy was abolished, Lin Dongliang successfully became the president of the empire. However, due to public demand, the royal family was retained as a symbolic figurehead. By presidential appointment, Qin Yun became the academy's survival training chief instructor, focusing on combat training, adaptability, and physical skills over dependence on spiritual energy.
Stop crying. I told you, he's working right now. He'll fix your crystals when he gets back.
Ishtar, want to take a bath? I heard there's a big waterfall nearby. Senna sent me a map before, let me check. Even if you wanted to play in the water, you could have gone a little easier on me. Shall I brush you now? Why are you here?
You've been too busy with training these past few days.
Alright, my schedule's pretty flexible today. I'll spend time with you now.
Yeah, you better. You've been neglecting me.
Stop! Enough! No more. Arthur, you have a call. Maybe it's urgent.
Focus. Or I'll punish you. You do realize it's mating season for the feline genus? You really shouldn't be disturbing us.
Trust me, I don't want to. But we can't reach His Majesty.
What's going on?
A group of guide cadets is sending out distress signals, but their instructor, His Highness, is nowhere to be found. Alright, not our problem anymore. We just need to enjoy our vacation.
Why are you still?
You've been so busy, but now you finally have a day off. We have to make every minute count, don't we?
I could get used to a peaceful life like this. It's nice.
Where the hell have you been? There are cadets surrounded by a dozen flame alligators, and none of you went to rescue them? Carter shoved it to Arthur, Arthur dumped it on me. For hell's sake, I'm on my honeymoon. How shameless can you all be?
My spiritual energy is running low.
It's all that idiot's fault. Why'd he go into the danger zone?
Oh no. We're doomed.
Stay focused. Don't panic. We just have to hold on until the instructor arrives. He'll be here soon.
Look, the instructor's here. Instructor, that was amazing.
Instructor, you're so powerful.
You all did well. Whose idea was it to form the protection circle?
It was me. I just thought it might work.
Well done. What's your name?
Lu Yan, sir.
Lu Yang, you'll make an excellent guide in the future.
Thank you. I'll work hard and won't let you down.